Hello, good evening, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 2, where I am working my way through the sequel game. Working my way towards Baldur's Gate 3, but first I want to finish this one. And tonight I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff for a bunch of thieves, apparently, because that's what I was working on last week when I left off. So that's where I'm going to be starting again tonight. So, I believe I am right outside the tavern that I needed to be at here. And let's actually get some sound going. There we go. Please do not mind the background noises. A important bulb decided to die out mere moments before I actually started the stream. Well, started my talking part of the stream, and my partner is trying very hard to get that fixed somehow. Yeah, the Seas Bounties Tavern. So I have to get documents from somebody named Marcus in here, and hopefully I can convince him to give it to me, because my pickpocketing it's no good. Okay, so hold on a moment. Patron, nobleman, patron, noblewoman. I don't see anybody named Marcus. Do you? Well, let's move over here. Perhaps the upstairs is not the place where I would be wanting to be. Also, what's going on over here?
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Huh. Okay, I'll take that. It's mine now. Okay, this nobleman seems to be up for a fight, but I'm busy, so... Alright, so now I'm downstairs. Let's pause and... Oh, there we are, Marcus. And Officer Dearth. Well, this is definitely not a place I want to be caught pickpocketing. Well, let's go over here. And let's try talking to him. Stop bothering me. I have important business to conduct. Those documents, hand them over now or else. You have some documents I wish to purchase, or I'll leave you alone then. Okay, I mean, I am a great threat of violence, but let's try buying them. Let's try to buy them. You have some documents I wish to purchase. Perhaps I might be able to part with them, providing you pay me more than I'm making with this deal. 250 gold ought to cover it, eh? That is very inexpensive considering how much gold I'm carrying around right now. Very well, 250 gold for those documents. How about 200 gold and we'll call it even? Oh, are you sure a lovely man like yourself wouldn't do a woman like me a little favor, Or forget it. I'm gonna get a reputation as a chump because I'm not gonna haggle. Yes, 250 gold. Give them to me. I don't want to have to hurt you. Thank you. Deal. Here you go. Now excuse me. Now I'm curious about what all is going on over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that success because that was very successful. And... Ooh, locked.
What do you need?
Yoshimo, you're up.
Fleet of foot and all that.
Cool.
What is it? Without hesitation.
What's in the back room? Pirates! There are pirates in the back room. That's spectacular. Okay. You go for that
You're not
one.
by my counsel, yes?
You go for that one. Why are you using those arrows? Use these ones.
You point.
You also go for that one. You come with me.
What is it now?
You go for that one, and you... I don't know. Shoot at that one.
Great fun! Right?
What? Some lout has discovered our hideout here, has she? Blast! I played that bloody thumb good money for secrecy. Yeah, well, you didn't hide your door well enough. Kill the bloody spy, mates. I'll have no word of this leaking out. Oh. Well, that's just too bad. Okay.
However I can.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? I shall go for
Animan, I would like you to go after that one.
I agree.
Chihira.
I don't know the rest of this.
There we go. Okay.
What is it? With vengeance.
Guys, there's still a pirate over here.
Don't let my friends be hurt.
There we go.
Swords, not words!
Okay, Minsk, you grab that thing. There is nothing else here worth picking up. Although, why is this pool blinking? Why is anything blinking? Yoshimo,
Yoshimo is willing.
just step over here and have a look, would you? Uh-huh. Pearl necklace and pearls. I like it. Send those over that away. Put that away in the gem pouch. What is this? Edwin. Oh, those are the documents. Can I read those? Nope. These documents were obtained from a merchant called Mercus at the request of Edwin. Edwin has made it clear that the contents are none of your business, so you're not even allowed to think about reading them.
It is good to adventure in such a place. The blood quickens knowing that evil is so near.
Yes?
Okay, that was everything in here, apparently.
This will not take long.
You know, why were the pirates hiding out in a dead end? That would be the main question that would occur to me, is like, this is... like, it's a good place to hide, but also, if your hiding spot is discovered, as you see, there is no escape. So...
If it must be done.
So, the pirate captain paid Thumb a great deal to hide him. I'm curious.
With a cold and very diamond and Duncan extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be welcome at the sea's bounty.
And don't be minding the hook here. Be a little present from me seafaring days. I take it your name is Thumb? What manner of place is this? Let me guess you were a pirate captain once. I'd like a drink, or I've got to be going now. I take it your name is Thumb? It'd be more proper to be calling me the Thumb. Thumb alone just don't be sounding right. Named after the hook here, naturally. Let me guess, you were a pirate captain once? The Thumb were ne'er a pirate. Sailed the exotic merchant routes in the west. Retired here after I met the wee beastie now mounted o'er me bed. Uh-huh. What manner of place is this? Well, call me an Egypt, but I always thought I had myself a tavern here. Got some rooms upstairs if you need. Beat sleeping it off in the streets. I gotta be going now. The Thumb would tip his hat to ye, but I nearly took me eye out doing that, so you'll have to forgive the lack. Come back again. The sea's bounty welcomes all, including pirates. I mean, sure, why not?
It will be done.
Okay, so back to... Yeah, back in here. Okay, and... The stairs are in here, right? Yes. Let's see. Jorg, hello, good evening. Welcome back. I am quite glad that it was easier getting those documents than I thought it would be. I would hate to have had to murder the merchant for them because my pickpocketing is just not good enough. Alright, Edwin, I bought your documents.
Without doubt.
Do you have the documents I asked for? This matter is more important than your average simple correspondence.
Yes, the documents have been secured, or no, I haven't left to retrieve them yet. Yeah, I've got your documents. Marvelous work, marvelous work. You've obviously exceeded your low-born heritage and surged to the vanguard of Goonery. What? Never mind. Now I've conferred with Mavar, and there's a final task for you, a last test of loyalty. Go, and he will give you your final assignment. Oh, that gives me a bad feeling. Bad feelings all over. Okay, well, back to the basement. Could I maybe just, like, could I take him out? I don't feel good about letting a red wizard run around loose. I will let him live for now.
Quickly and precisely.
Downstairs, downstairs.
Without hesitation.
Come on, guys. It's a doorway. You know how doorways work.
This will
Alright, here we are. Huh. Ah, there we go. Alright. You know what, let's move a little further up. There we go. Alright.
Edwin has been telling me you are at the very least competent. Fairly good at the sneak smuggling trade, but a little ham-fisted when you fight. Exactly what I'm looking for.
Ham-fisted? Say that again to my flaming sword. I have a special task for you. You do this for me, and you'll be set within the guild for whatever you need. Don't think it will be easy, though. There's a traitor amongst us. Yes, one who has abused the trust we have given him. He must be dealt with in a permanent fashion. Imbarl is his name, and you are to kill him with prejudice. He's at the Sea's Bounty, northwest of the guild house. Bring me his dagger to show you have done the deed. He will not outlive the day. Of this I swear. What are his crimes? I do not wish to make a mistake in this matter. What will be my reward? Petty thievery is one thing, but this is murder. Is there no other means to resolve this? Does the man have to die? You know what? What are his crimes? His crimes are heinous, vicious, and also none of your business. If I told you what was done, you would have to suffer the same fate. Do you understand? Yes, sir, consider the fool dead. I cannot do this. I must decline. I don't take orders from the likes of you. You are considered a traitor yourself. I understand. What will be my reward for this task? Or is there no other way to deal with this man? You know what? Is there no other way? There is no other way. Treachery must command the harshest penalty. You will suffer the same fate if you refuse. Anything short of obedience is treachery. Consider the man dead. He will not outlive the day. What if he is innocent? What are the charges against him? I will obey, but I want to know what my reward shall be. Or such arrogance! You yourself are accused of such behavior. I I mean, even though it's phrased differently, the second one is the same as before, I'm willing to bet. He'll just end up going around in circles. Let's ask about the reward. I will obey, but I want to know what my reward will be. Your reward? It should be an honor just be asked. However, since the task is dangerous, I will have something waiting for you when you return. That will more than suffice. Consider the fool dead. Not sufficient. I demand more. I must refuse. I will not stoop to murder. Or is there no other way to deal with his supposed treachery? All right, consider the fool dead, I guess. Good. That's the spirit I like to see. Show him what it means to be a shadow thief, and I'll have your reward here for you when you get back. Off with you. I smell betrayal. It is good that this is the final of these tasks set for us. I've no taste for bounty hunting, but let us find this thief and have the deed done with quickly. We're going to hunt someone? Isn't there some way we could get this man's dagger without harming him? I feel so dirty working for the thieves like this, Foxwine. Hush up, I don't feel so good about it either. But it's better than dying. And we'd be killed in a cutscene if we don't carry out this whole... Alright, let's go find him, Barrel. How are you liking Divinity Original Sin 2? Oh yes, I am enjoying it quite a bit. I've actually been playing it for several years. It's just that my usual Wednesday gaming group does not meet during November. And so since I cannot play since I can't play Baldur's Gate 3, I figured I'd play the game by the previous game by the same studio instead. Original Sin 2 got me into all... Ah, I see. I will say I've been a player of CRPGs for a long time, but Divinity Original Sin, the first one, really got me into what I would consider the current generation of CRPGs. And a good generation it is. Lots of juicy meat to sink your teeth into. Alright, so Imbarl is up here, which is just as well. But yes, in Divinity Original Sin 2, I have collected myself a reverse harem, and I am just crashing around through Fort Joy right now, which is the first area after what I refer to as the tutorial ship. And I'm having a good amount of fun with that. The reverse harem is really working for me right now. Okay, before we do this, let's save. Because I want to talk to this guy before murdering him in cold blood. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Please, tell Mavar it was all a misunderstanding. Sorry, business is business, Imbarl. Time to die. What misunderstanding? What are you talking about? You know what? Let's ask him his view on this. What misunderstanding? I didn't mean to. I overheard Mavar talking to some of the other guild members about killing Raynell Bloodscalp. I cried out in shock, and Mavar heard me. Oh, this is the juicy information that I was supposed to get for Raynell. I'm as good as dead, I know it. Please don't kill me, though. I've been faithful to the Shadow Thieves. I never wanted to get mixed up in this. Sorry, Imbarl. Business is business. Do you have any proof of what you're saying? Very well. Come with us to Raynell and tell him your story. Then you'll be able to live. I've no desire to kill you, Imbarl. Give me your dagger to prove to Mavar that the deed is done, and I'll let you flee. Do you have any proof? No, I only know what I heard Mavar saying. The fact that he knows I heard him means Mavar will hunt me until he knows I am dead. You'll have to come with me to Raynal himself. You need to tell him your story. I think this is the way to go. I don't actually want to be on Mavar's side. Come with me. Come with me. No, I cannot. If I say anything to Raynal, Mavar will hunt me down. Worse, Raynal may think I am the assassin. I must flee the city. Please, let me go. Okay, I thought it was going to be simple, but it's not. My only witness only wants to flee. Darn it. Alright, I've no desire to kill you, Umbarl. Give me your dagger to prove to Mavar that the deed is done, and I'll let you flee. You would do this? I don't know who you are, friend, but I thank you, truly. Here is my dagger. I shall flee the city immediately. Thank you again. I'm glad we didn't have to kill that poor man. It's terrible what we're being forced to do sometimes. Oh, honey, you have no idea. You let him go? He is a thief. He will betray you as surely as he did his master, and then all will be for naught. You should have slaughtered him and be done with it. Animin, you're a twit. Shush. Such a lack of compassion is unseemly for a knight. Would you have others judge you as quickly? Shut your worthless mouth, wench. I stand with the righteous and have proven myself time and again. Do not compare me to that dog. Dude, you do not understand the ground that you stand on. I am far more attached to Jaheira than I am to you. If you make me pick between the two of you, you're on your ear. Well, you are taking a chance letting him barrel off like that. I doubt he'll stick around to tell anyone of your generosity, though, so I wouldn't worry. We'd best get this dagger back. Animin clashes with everyone. Yeah, he does. Alright. Where was the door out? There it is. Oh, I noticed that text. Hold on a moment. Mission for the temple. Idle hands in Imsvale. Ranger protector. Valgar. Firkrag. Here we are. Umbarl mentioned that he had overheard Mavar planning on assassinating Raynal. I wonder if this is something Raynal would want to hear. Regardless, I've no proof to offer him. Uh-huh. I have allowed Umbarl to leave alive and have taken his dagger to bring to Mavar. Hopefully Mavar is not having me followed so closely as to notice this small, merciful deception. Oh, we're all going to find out. We're all going to find out, and I'm probably going to end up having to murder Mavar. I kind of saw that coming with the promise of reward, so... Alright, let's save... You know, just in case challenging Mavar in his own turf is a really bad plan, which it probably is. Alright. Down we go. Alright, everybody, we're going to move in real close, just on the off chance. There we go. Alright, hello, sir.
The treasure is dead, I trust. Yes, you have his dagger. Despite your useless appearance, you have done well.
Now go. I have matters to attend that are above you. This Umbarl, he had some interesting things to say about you. I have killed the man as you asked. I eagerly await my reward. Above me, but I have done your bidding to the letter. Am I not favored? He was hardly a danger. He could have been talked to. Huh. You know, I await my reward. This is probably going to precipitate a stab in the back, but self-defense is a good reason.
Yes. Truth be known, I'm not listening
Imbarl was a thorn to be removed, and now I can move on to other things. Now the way is clear to me. Uh-huh, that's what I thought. You've been a useful tool, and you may be one again. Don't think you are more than that. I will have 1,000 thieves, all doing my bidding just as you are. Go now, tool, and leave the thinkers to their thinking. Talk to Edwin. He might have something for you to do. Mavar trusts me... Okay, hold on. Here we are. Mavar trusts me well enough, and has accepted me into the guild. Perhaps now I have time to look around and see if there's any evidence to be had. Edwin might know something, but only if it is in his best interests, I'm sure. Yeah, Edwin's here. Edwin is absolutely here. Alright, let's go try and squeeze the juice out of Edwin like a grape. Although, Still curious about this Kamuzu guy. Can't actually talk to him. Don't really feel like picking the locks in front of the leadership here. Animan, for the love of gods and little fishes, Animan, I am busy. Go ahead and ask. What exactly have you heard? I'm not interested in discussing my past with you. Now is not the time, Animan. I mean, I want to answer the last one, but he could still be useful to me, so... What have you heard? I've been told a few things of your travels in the north, and in Baldur's Gate in particular. Your adventures are impressive, my lady, the equal of any great heroine. Oh, well, your approval is all I ever wanted, Animan. Most in particular, however, I've been told of your defeat of the man Saravak and the ruins of his plans for stirring war and strife in the area. This man, Saravak, I am told he was your brother. Is this true? Not exactly, no. I didn't consider him any relative of mine. Well, he was my half-brother, more or less. We had the same father. He was my brother in that I am a child of the god Baal, and so was he, if that's what you mean. Or, I'm not about to discuss Saravak with you. I killed him and destroyed his plans, and that's the end of it. He was my half-brother. We had the same father. You speak so carefully, my lady, because you have been accused of some matter of relation with the dead god of murder, yes? He who is named Baal. Animan, I don't like you well enough to have this conversation. You need not deny it. I was surprised, however, since you have maintained an honorable existence. I cannot imagine what impulses your heritage must fill you with. You'd be surprised, Animan. You'd be very surprised. This Saravak was a man of great power, and of similar godly heritage, and yet you maintained the higher road and saved the North from great chaos and destruction. And yet surely the blood calls to you in some manner. How did you maintain your sense of good under such conditions? Did you see this as a test of your own, my lady? I killed him because he feared me and forced my hand, no other reason. I have always tried to do the right thing, regardless of any influence by my blood. If it was a test, then I passed it, and that is all that need to be said. I am not discussing Saravak with you, Animan, or my activities in the Sword Coast. Or your situation is nothing like that of Saravak and I, Animan, so forget about it. I have always tried to do the right thing. But you have not always succeeded, yes? I suppose calls of the blood do not need to rule one. Your actions belie whatever motivations you might have. Something to ponder. Come, let us continue on your journey so that I may think. Animan, I wish you would do more thinking and less talking. Alright. I mean, I don't see any reason not to look around. Don't necessarily need to take anything, I just want to look.
You're right behind, right?
Gem. Okay, they're just leaving gold lying around. I'm taking it. Not gonna bother with the stuff out there. What do we have here? History of the Chosen of Mistra? I don't think I've read that one. The reason why Mistra, the goddess of magic, invested a portion of her divine might in mortals is not known. One of the more popular theories, and one that is gaining more support in light of the goddess's other actions during that period, is that Mistra foresaw the time of troubles, and her own passing at the hands of Helm, and chose to give some of her power to mortals in order to ensure that her successor, the female mage Midnight, as it turned out, would have a number of nearly immortal allies in the struggle against the schemes of the gods, the now dead Bane, Miracle, and Baal, who participated in the time of troubles by stealing the Tablets of Fate. The theory goes on to suggest that Mistra informed Azuth at approximately the year of the Rising Flame, 0 DR, more than 1,300 years before the time of troubles, that some of her power must be put into the hands of mortals, who would then become known as Mistra's Chosen. This power would sleep within the bodies of those mortals, allowing Mistra to call on it only with their permission. It would give the Chosen the innate ability to heal quickly, and would give them lifespans far greater than those of ordinary mortals. Mistra speculated that these mortals might be able to call on her power and thereby gain some special abilities, but that these powers would not rival those of a deity. See powers below. The goddess of all magic then began to select mortals she thought to be suitable. One of the first was the young mage Elminster, and she also singled out a promising wizard named Kelben Arunston. Both have proved to be worthy and capable receptacles of her power, but Mistra's other early attempts to invest her power in living humans were unsuccessful, and she came to realize that only very few mortals were of sturdy enough substance to contain such power within themselves without being destroyed or corrupted. Even though some people aside from Elminster and Kelben may have possessed the requisite strength, it is possible that having lived for years prior to being visited by Mistra had set them on a path from which they were not able to deviate. Whatever the reason, the problem needed to be solved. To get around the difficulty, Mistra devised a plan to use herself as a vessel to breed individuals who could be nurtured and acclimated to her power from the very beginnings of their lives. So she decided to have children. Is that what you're saying in a very fancy way? Okay. For the father of these individuals, she picked the best example of human stock she could find, Dornell Silverhand, a nobleman and a former harper who lived near Neverwinter. Mistra then possessed the body of Elu Shundar, a half-elven sorceress whom Dornell was already attracted to. Mistra revealed her presence and her plan to Elu, who happily and eagerly agreed to have the goddess share her body. Elu had been reluctant, but under the influence of Mistra, the woman became a seductress, and Dornell found his advances being suddenly returned with great fervor. Dorna and Mistral/Elu were bred in the year of drifting stars, 760 DR. The first of 7 daughters, Anastra Sailoon, was born the following winter. Sailoon's six sisters emerged at 1-year intervals thereafter. Oh my! Indu Illustrial, Ambara Dove, Athena Astorma? She prefers the shortened Storm these days. Anna Manulariel, Alasra Shentratra, today known as the Symbol, and Erisei Kulu. These siblings have become known in Realmsian lore as the Seven Sisters. Dornell, who had been kept in the dark about his wife's true nature through the years, presumably because Mistra didn't want to risk losing his services, was disappointed and nearly distraught by the time his 6th child was born. He had always wanted sons as well as daughters. More importantly, he was seeing his wife deteriorate right before his eyes. The strain of coexisting with the goddess all these years had turned Elu into a withered shell, in essence a lich, clinging to life only because Mistra's power was within her. When Elu was carrying the 7th child, Dornell consulted a priest who told him his wife had been possessed by an entity of great magical power. To spare both of them any further agony, he attempted to slay his wife's physical form by severing her head from her body. As soon as he had done this, Mistra was forced to reveal herself to him, and she went on to explain her scheme. Just as she had worried would happen, Dornell was aghast at how both he and his wife had been used by the goddess. He turned his back on the corpse of his wife, abandoned his lands and his children, and vanished into the north. Mistra bore him no ill will, and in fact protected him for the final 30 years of his life. When Dornell finally did meet his end, he called out to Mistra, and the goddess granted him continued existence as her servant. Now known as the Watcher, Dornell Silverhand travels the world unseen by mortals on a continuing mission to locate candidates to swell the ranks of the Chosen and to identify possible threats to Mistra and her minions. Whew! That was a long one. And I probably butchered most of the names there because, you know, that's just what I do. Alright, what do we got here? A globe of invulnerability. Okay, we're fine.
What is it?
Okay. Did I just turn off the AI? Yep, I turned off the AI again. I keep trying to use WASD to move, and it keeps turning off the AI. It's great. Alright. Okay.
I'm ready.
Yoshimo, poke around.
Hiya.
History of the Fateful Coin. Old tales tell that luck plays a crucial role in each person's life. When each newborn baby enters into the realms, Timora flips a coin formed from the remnants of the original goddess of love, Tyche. Bishaba calls it in the air. The moon, heads, or the cloak, tails. If Bishaba is right, that person is cursed with misfortune for the rest of his or her days. If she's wrong, Lady Luck smiles on that child for the rest of his or her life. For some rare beings, the coin lands edge on, and these luckless few can forge their own fates, for they have more freedom over their destinies than the powers themselves. Okay. I'm willing to bet that's locked, but let's have a look anyway. Yep, it's locked. Once again, if they're just leaving... Wait a minute. Where was that question mark? Why do I keep getting a question mark? I'm confused. Oh well. Okay, everybody into the next room.
This will not take long.
What do you need?
Yoshimo. History of the Drow. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've read that, I think. Locked. Oh sure, 1 gold coin. I'm gonna leave the jewels alone. Coins aren't traceable. Jewels might be.
Yes.
Who knows?
If it must be done.
Alright, let's go see if we can squeeze anything out of Edwin.
It will be done.
I guess leaving him alive was the right thing after all. Yay.
Certainly.
Well, you have surpassed the exceedingly low expectations I had of you. You now have the trust of Mavar securely in hand and have proven your competence to me once more. You're just there.
Oh, how thrilled I am to get praise from you. Now that I'm assured of your loyalty to the cause of the moment, it seems an appropriate juncture to dispense with false pretenses. Your pretense of nativity and wilderness manners is clever, but a red wizard sees more than mere appearance. You have a secret, Foxwine. Oh, you have no idea how many secrets I have, boy. I know why you are here, mashing your lips on Mavar's boots, and it has nothing to do with stipends or wages or other guild business. What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Edwin, and I don't care to. I admit I have come to spy on Mavar. What exactly do you want of me? What is the correct course of action here? Oh dear. Do I let him think that he's clever, or do I continue with the wide-eyed innocence look? Alright, I'm gonna let him think he's clever. I have come to spy on Mavar. As it happens, I know where we can find damning evidence of Mavar's betrayal of Raynal Bloodscalp. That is your purpose here, isn't it? Yes, I thought so. Yeah, tell me so I can kill you. Mavar has been courting the Night Knives in order to bolster his own strategic position and betray Raynal. Masterfully planned, but I have seen through it. The Knives are a cutthroat guild of footpads, brigands, and highwaymen based in the congested cesspool of Westgate. Obviously, they wish to expand. Okay, so, Knives with a capital K in Westgate. Okay, just making a note, don't mind me. Mavar is fully aware of the penalty if the Shadow Thieves learn of his plan. It would be disastrous, both for his ambitions and his continued breathing. You'll find the proof you require in Mavar's quarters. I conveniently have a key that opens his strongbox. I plan to be on the winning side in this affair. You walk a dangerous path, wizard. After all your talk, you are nothing better than an opportunistic turncoat. Not that I think we should be complaining or anything. Would you require my peerless skill and finesse to break into Mavar's suite? As you know well, my magical skills are supreme. No. Just the offer makes my skin crawl. We aren't going to do it. Mavar is a likable rogue who's never betrayed us, yet. I'll retrieve the documents, but I don't need you. Certainly, we could use your help getting entrance to his room. I don't want you. I'll retrieve the documents. As you wish, but I'll not wait about for you monkeys to finish your work. You'll find Mavar's office on the floor below, and I've managed to procure a key that will let you into his strongbox. If you'll excuse me, I've my own retainer to collect for this particular betrayal. You aren't the only one stepping over Mavar's bones for a profit, you know. It's not a profit, it's to keep my thief alive. Also, his office is on the floor below. Should you collect your wits and realize you would profit from my magical talents, as would I, which is the only reason I would travel with these simians, you can find me at the Copper Coronet. Oh, of course I would find you there. Okay, so... Alright, back downstairs, I guess. This must be his office. Unless is his office... Hold on a moment. This is the only thing that was locked in the place. Nothing I can do about this guy witnessing, but... Well, that didn't work. Who got the key? I got the key. Where's the strongbox? Because it didn't open that. Oh, wait. Okay, you know what? We're taking the boots as well as the letter. Okay, Minsk, hold on to these for me, would you? A letter from Mavar to the Night Knives assassins requesting the death of Raynal Bloodscalp. This is just the kind of proof that Raynal requires. Excellent. Okay. Okay, everybody, we're just gonna skulk away. We're gonna skulk away. We're going to save to make sure that things go our way. I'd still kind of like to kill the Red Wizard, I have to admit, but... It's time to leave, guys. Come on. Hup, hup, hup. Da-da-da-da-da. Temple of Ogma. There we are. Guild Hall.
This will not take long.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Oh, Minsk, I wish I could quit you. Alright, here we are at the correct guild hall.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, I need Raynal, and I don't remember where he is. Interesting. Okay, I will deal with that later, I guess. Wait. Okay, here we go. Stairs.
If it must be done.
There he is. There he is. Raynal, hello. Hi, how are you?
Yes, I'm still here.
Ah, Foxwine. I was just counting some loot from a delightful I was just counting some loot from a delightful outing we had not long ago, and I thought of you. Mask, help me if I didn't smile just a little. You won't make that smile disappear, will you? You've brought news, perhaps? You brought some evidence of Mavar's foulness? Do tell, Foxwine. Yes, I have the evidence you need in these writings. It seems that Mavar has been making overtures to the Night Knives. Is that so? Now that is unexpected. Fortunately, it's more than enough to damn Mavar completely. I thank you, Foxwine, for providing this.
Only the last part of our deal remains to be carried out. Go and eliminate Mavar. Full authority.
Do that, and this business shall be finished, finally. Very well, I'll go and eliminate the scum for you in return. Or, I'm no assassin, Raynal. I've provided the evidence for you. Kill Mavar yourself. No, I am perfectly happy to go in and murder him myself. I'm a hands-on woman. Alright, I'll go and eliminate him for you. That's a good sport. I don't know if sport is actually the right way to put this, but... Alright, back to Mavar's guild hall. Hup, 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 hup. You know, before I do that, I'm really curious about what's going on over here.
You require my counsel.
Yoshimo?
Nothing dangerous.
Yoshimo. Mechanism that operates this does not have a conventional lock. Oh, okay, fine, okay, I see how it is. I see how it is.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright, let's go and teach Mavar what the cost of treachery is. You can't enter here because you just can't, okay? Yeah, exactly. Come on, folks. Move faster. Come on, I know you can. I believe in your ability to move faster. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, it's just everybody, is it? All right. Okay. Farewell, Gorch. Actually, no, wait. I don't have to. If he doesn't attack me, why should I attack him? Oh, no, wait, we attacked him. Okay. What do we have here? Well, we've got problems in here, basically. Okay. Systematic cleanup it is.
I'll shoot you if I have to. I don't like the looks of this.
Where'd they go?
I can hold no more. Our item has been dropped. I won't let my friends be hurt.
Oh, put that there. Put that there. Grab that, grab that. Not sure what good that is, but I'll grab it too.
I have had to drop what you gave me. I have only 2 hours and no more space.
What is it?
Okay, inventory is an issue, and the fact is I'm going to be asking Animan to leave soon. So it's, okay. Is there anything else good in this room? It appears not. I'm curious about this letter of transfer, though. Is that mine? This is a letter given to you by Reno Bloodscalp. It will gain you access to Mavar's guild house. Huh. Oh, there's still people alive in here, she said, looting away madly. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's continue cleaning up.
Look at this.
Alright, downstairs. Everybody's fine, it's all fine. We're fine.
This will not take long.
Come for me, have you? I know. I've still those loyal to me. They have warned me. We'll play down for you. Do as you must.
Oh, I will. I will. Don't worry. I got you, man.
Yes?
I will come for you.
Where shall I display
And-
my skill and expertise?
Yoshimo keeps switching to the acid arrows for some reason, but you know, let's use the explosive ones. And he'll help me out.
Every hamster
Minsk.
has his day.
Actually, we're gonna hold off and see how many of these folks get aggro. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright.
Armored,
Minsk.
sharpened, and raring to go.
This priest has gotta go, Minsk.
I am ready.
Oh, Jahira, you leveled. Okay, have this level and keep it in good health. Also, we have an archer over here that I would like for you to deal with.
I shall strike.
Animan, you go for the other one.
What can I do?
You deal with that, I guess. Okay, everybody has a target? Alright. Oh, I also leveled up. Hold on a moment. Level... Ooh. Oh, decisions, decisions. Well, I could put another point into weapon style. You know what? Yeah, let's master that. Okay. Feeling good? Nothing like leveling mid-battle. Okay. What, me? Take a moment mid-battle to loot? Never. That never happens. Nobody has ever done anything like this ever in the history of playing CRPGs. Let's see. Alright, there's nothing else that I'm dealing with immediately here, so I should choose a target. Where am I anyway? There I am. Alright. Everybody oh, Jaheira doesn't have a target. Jaheira, take that assassin.
All by my hand.
Okay, alright. I mean, I suspect we still have to do some cleaning up around the guild house, but we're looking pretty good here.
So happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things. Speak.
Oh,
It
sweetie.
must be done.
Such great things, you say, huh? Alright, you know, the dude is dead. The other shadow thieves are apparently not coming down here. Let's have a look around.
That's on the head of a pin as well.
Take that. Don't need that. Anything else interesting? Oh, so many interesting things. Empty. Some more gold. A shield I really don't need. Okay.
Yes,
I shall speak on behalf of my party.
will be done.
I have nothing of value. Please, let me be.
I can tell you have nothing of value. You've got nothing but your loincloth, and I definitely don't want that. My lady, you have done it. The tyrant is dead. For once, a death in this hell is welcome. Please, will you release me? I've been imprisoned for 10 years. Of course, you are free to go. 10 years? What did you do to deserve that? It is not my business to release ruffians upon the general populace. Rot in your cage. I must report Mavar's demise. I shall free you when I return. What? Why have you been here for 10 years, man? Nothing, ma'am. I did nothing. That savage Mavar merely perceived that I had cast a look of contempt at him. He had his men capture me. I was tortured here for 10 years, my pleas of innocence laughed at. The monster said that I was to be an example. Mavar was not to be shown disrespect. For a perceived slight was I imprisoned, but now my tormentor is dead. For once, okay. You're probably lying to me, but yeah, go, get out of here, get gone. Thank you so much. Long have I waited and suffered. I am forever in your debt, good friend. I must leave now, for I can no longer stand the stench of this place. Yeah, I can understand. You must be terribly bored of these walls. Let's see. Anything good left on the floor here? No. Guys. If you would, like, come along, I'm pretty sure there's more cleaning up that needs to be done around here. in more ways than one. Yoshimo,
Ready. Whatever you need, I do it well.
got some gold. Ooh, got a gem. Send that over this way. Put it in the gem pouch. Here. Ooh, poker game. Here. There. Why is my throat so dry all of a sudden? It's so weird. And there like that. Anything else interesting? No.
Yes.
Okay.
Direct me as you will. Certainly.
Okay, this floor is cleaned up in the most literal sense. Up we go! Taking out the trash, taking out the trash. Trash must be taken out, taking out the trash.
Oh my!
Okay. Summon Jin. Ooh.
What is it?
Okay.
Without doubt.
Enemy sighted. Enemy where? Oh! Oh, there's a whole pile of them in the corner. Where the heck do you guys come from?
What the eyes do.
Cleaning up, cleaning up. Gotta make everything nice and tidy. Mustn't leave anything behind.
You need something?
Okay.
Speak. Quickly and precisely.
One more floor. Excuse you. Animan, get with the group. Honestly, what were you doing over there anyway?
Yes? Without hesitation. This will not take long.
Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? I really gotta stop making the Bueller joke, but it's just the temptation is too strong. Okay, we seem to have cleaned up.
What do you need? Yoshimo is willing.
Alright, unlock that. Ooh, nice. Okay. Too much stuff, much of which I probably will not need. Okay. Oh, there's so much in here. Okay.
You require my counsel, yes? You're right behind me, right?
Let's see. History of the Bell in the Depths. One of the great and mysterious sites in the Moonsea area, the Bell in the Depths is connected with legendary Northkeep, an island kingdom that was the first great citadel of humankind in these cold lands. Northkeep was a great and magical city, and it was under the protection of these magics that humanity first began to press back the orc hordes and take command of the sea. The power of Northkeep made it an obvious target for orcs, giants, and other evil races. However, these creatures were not inclined towards sea actions, and Northkeep seemed safe until the day when, according to legend, 40,000 inhuman mages, shamans, witch doctors, and priests of all foul races gathered on the northern shore of the Moonsea and began to chant, bringing the vengeance of their gods down upon the human interlopers. The gods, at least some of them, came and destroyed their priests for disturbing them, but also sank Northkeep beneath the waves. The upper reaches of Northkeep, its slender, now broken spires, can be seen beneath the water by boats that sail nearby. This is not attempted often, however, as the region is said to be haunted by the original defenders of Northkeep, seeking company in their watch over the cold lands. On fog-ridden nights, the bells of the tallest towers, despite being submerged, can be heard as far away as hills far. Ooh! Haunted. Or is it haunting? How much difference is there between haunted and haunting? History of the Drow 2. Some gold. History of the North 3. History of the North 2. Unlock that chest. Grab the gold. And might as well grab that bastard sword. Jahira, hold on to that, would you? Thank you.
Speak. I'm so if it must be done with you. I never imagined you
Okay.
doing such great things.
Where shall
Great
this
things.
thing go?
Cleaning out a traitor guild house, yeah. Great things. Absolutely marvelous things. Wonderful things. Sure, okay. Jahira, hold on to that, would you? Unlock the chest. Open it up. Find a ring. Send the ring to me. Put the ring in the gem pouch. Ooh, healing potions. Take those. I just love how that room is completely empty. Okay. We have looted the guild house. Let's go report that we are done.
Certainly.
It's going to be really difficult getting all the stuff that Animan is carrying off of him. I really need to abandon the quest items that I don't need anymore, but which of them do I not need anymore? That's the question.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright. Inside we go. Less screaming in here. Thank you. Let's go upstairs. Okay.
I'm listening.
Hi. We have done the thing.
The tale of your deed has already reached my ears. Such things tend to. Well done, I say. Your reward is well earned.
I suppose. Thank you for letting my thief live. I think you will find the amount adequate. 10,500 gold is no small fortune, though I think you deserve a little more. From my personal armory, a sword. Okay, thank you. Take well and good care of it. You have served well, and I am grateful. Go on your way with my blessing. I was wondering, is there anything you can tell me about this wizard, Irenicus, or about the cowled wizards who hold Imoen? Or I'll be on my way then. You know, I was wondering, is there anything you can tell me about Irenicus? Heh, you are a tricky one. Didn't Galen already tell you that the Shadow Thieves would be perfectly willing to help you out at the correct price? I cannot confirm anything else about the deal, except to confirm that yes, we can look into the locations of both Irenicus and your friend Imoen. Prying such information from the cowled wizards will be difficult, hence the cost. That is all I will say. Raise your money for Galen. You will not be disappointed. I mean, I have firmly allied myself with the Shadow Thieves at this point. So, when it comes down to it, is she a shop? She's not a shop, is she? Darn it. I'm actually surprised that none of my people are complaining about needing sleep yet.
Precisely.
I don't suppose that there's a shop anywhere in this map, is there? It's hilarious that he paid me like half of the fee that he was requiring to deal with the shadow wizards. Alright, let's save since I've made some very good progress. Let's see. Shipyard Docks, Galvray Estate, Gethris's home, Tavern, Guildhall, now empty, Cromwell, Temple of Ogma, Valgar. Okay, I guess we leave.
Without hesitation.
Oh, hello. Oh, just what I needed. Something to work off my frustration. That's what you get for trying to mug me.
I can hold no more.
Oh, right, okay. Chihira, can you take this so that I can take this and put it there? And you know what? I'm just gonna... The strongbox key is now on the ground. Because I don't need it anymore. Faircragg's challenge. Note. Letter of transfer. Ugh, all this stuff. It's a pity that a Minotaur is not really worshipped all that much these days, because I would love to give his symbol to a... what the? Oh, just a beggar. Okay. Okay, my best idea right now is we all go... we all go to the slums.
This will not take long.
And we go to the Copper Coronet here. We have a nice snooze because it's the middle of the night.
If it must be done.
And then tomorrow we hit up the shop before we leave again. Was it Bernard or Lethian? I think it was Bernard.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Yeah, I'd like to look at what's on tap. Thank you. We'll take the peasant rooms. Proceed to not talk to Edwin or Hexet. You know, it's daylight. I'm kind of surprised that Hexet is still here. How do we get past this guy?
We're all heroes. You and Moo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Well,
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It will be done.
all right, to the promenade.
Certainly.
And we want Adventurer Mart. So we want to go down here. I prefer to let the pathing figure out how to get there, because the way that this place is set up is just... it's very confusing and annoying. Here we are. I know you're watching me. I don't care. I'm doing nothing wrong!
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
Okay, there are some items we're interested in. Hallelujah. Man, the letter of transfer is worth 2 gold, but can I sell it here? No. Alright. Things I can sell. I'm not sure which of these I need for things and which ones I don't. It's very annoying. I'm gonna call that good enough, I guess. Except I missed a bunch of stuff, apparently. I don't have anything that needs to be identified, so moving right along. We are definitely good in this area. Oh yeah, things to be identified here, though. Alright. Quarterstaff, bracers, longsword, and boots. It's a quarterstaff plus 2. It's very basic. It's so basic. I'm not even going to read the description for quarterstaff. Bracers of defense, AC 7, a longsword plus 1, and Worn Whispers. Wait a minute, what those do? Boots of stealth, Worn Whispers. In ages past, a king named Rygard was renowned for the spies he kept. So skillful were they that no nook or cranny escaped their eyes, and maps were held for entire castles and towns. Alright. Eventually betrayed from within, the tools of their trade were taken and dispersed, ensuring that none could amass such a band again. Okay. I'm not sure how useful those are in this group, but thank you. What I'm gonna do is just sell off the quarterstaff, sell off the bracers and the longsword. I'm not sure about the Worn Whispers. That's I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody can wear them. Okay, more stuff to identify over here. Short sword, studded leather armor, bastard sword, spear, short sword. Okay, basic short sword plus 1. Shadow armor plus 3. Plus 3 studded leather armor that melds into shadows, created for use by the Shadow Masters of Am. The Shadow Masters are of the highest order within the Shadow Thieves hierarchy. Huh. A spear plus 1. Bastard sword plus 1. And the Shadow's blade. Short sword of backstabbing, the Shadow's blade. The Shadow's blade was created to be the perfect assassin's tool. It is highly sought after by any who settle differences with a blade, and many that possess it do not do so for long. Uh-huh. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I think that is entirely worth selling that dagger plus 2 that I've been hanging on to for reasons. Sell that, and sell that. Yeah, we'll start with that. Animan, what are you hanging on to? Too many things. And you, okay, you need to have that wand identified. So, oh look, it's a wand of fire. Okay. Now we'll take a moment.
What is it?
You know what? I have that cabin out in the middle of nowhere that I can just stash things in these days. Minsk can't use Rancor? It's Dorn's specifically. Oh, that's a pity that Dorn is dead then. I should just sell this sword. Yeah, I don't know whether to hold on to that or not. Well, what are you wearing? Knight's Gift +5, and of course the speed boots. So no reason to switch him out of that for the Worn Whispers and the Shadow Thief armor. Animan, who knows, really. This is a mess. I think the best thing to do would be to switch her off of the +1s entirely. Just take her entirely over to the +2s and call it good. Okay, so it feels weird to sell these, but hold on to that so I know to sell this. Hold on to that so I know to sell it. Why have you got the arrows when he should have the arrows? Indeed, a great mystery. Speaking of great mysteries, arrow +1. Oh, those are +2s. Okay. Well, that explains a good amount. Well, let's top up the stack of +1s then. Okay. I feel like the best thing to do would be to make the trek all the way back out to Imsvale, stash a bunch of stuff, switch out Animan for the other dude, and come back. To me, that seems like the best course of action. Time consuming, but the best course of action. Okay. Talk to the shop dude again.
Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration. Just the goods, fair and plain.
And sell the Worn Whispers, sell Rancor, sell the bullets. Oh, this is going to take a really long time. Is there any way to select the entire stack? Please, please. There's got to be something. Why? Why does nothing work? Okay, fine. We'll get there eventually. Someday this stack will be sold. It will happen. It will be a thing. It will be glorious, in fact. We're down to 15. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. I win! Okay, man, there is just so much stuff. Okay. Do you happen to have an ammo case? Please? Armor. Jewelry. Potions, scrolls. Girdle. All of the jewelry and necklaces and stuff that I've sold him over the course of whatever. All the other equipment I've sold him. Nope, no ammo case. Would she happen to have an ammo case? Let's find out.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
The chances of her having an ammo case are very low, but I have to check because if I don't, she will. Nope, nothing. Stuff and nothing. Man. Okay.
Speak.
I mean, I feel very lucky for having gotten the scroll case. That has made my life a lot better. But the lack of an ammo case is making me very sad. Okay, we've done our shopping. So, I'm going to use auto-pathing to get me to the wall. March, 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 everybody. Okay. We're going to leave the city and yeah, back to the Umar Hills.
Nature knows much of you.
Mayrin, you there. You are the half-elf who has become the ranger for this place? My name is Mayrin. I am a spirit of this forest, and I am in desperate need of your aid. Oh, okay. Hi. I'm just gonna assume you're the tree. Until further proof of anything else, I'm just gonna assume that the tree is talking to me. There are other humans in my sacred lands to the north of this place, where the temple of the sun god once stood. They have come recently, digging and tearing down the trees. I have begged them to stop, good ranger. I have pleaded with them that they are destroying not only me, but many of the other forest spirits as well. The humans have refused. I implore you, go to the forest in the north and do whatever you can to stop these humans from further desecrating my forest. I have no interest in doing this. Find another to aid you. Who are these people? Why are they doing this? What kind of reward are you offering for my help? Or, very well, Mayrin, I will do what I can to help. Do you know anything about who these people are or why they're doing it? I know not who these humans are. They claim, however, to be searching for something. Something I do not know the location of. They threatened me, Ranger. I was forced to flee. You must go to them and seek out the nature of their quest, if you wish. Whatever you do, however, you must stop them. Very well, I will go and help you. I ask nothing more of you. Go to the forest near here, with the shadowy ruins of human origin. There you will find the humans and their many tools. Go, I beg you, and stop them. I shall wait by your cabin for you to bring word of what has occurred. May Mieliki shine on you, good ranger.
I have been in a situation for some time with this matter of your peculiar heritage, and I find myself filled with admiration and wonder for you, truly.
Animan. The blood of the former god of murder flows through your veins, and yet you are an honorable woman. You have done many great things and have earned respect. How is it that you are able to do these things, my lady? Is there no internal struggle against urges you cannot control? Do you not feel awash in a sea of evil impulses? I mean, that's me. That is me, the player. But the character, no, she's just doing the good thing because it's the good thing to do. My path is quite clear, Animan. There is no internal struggle. I am not controlled by my blood. There is always a struggle against my blood, but I do what I must. There is nothing so melodramatic about it, Animan. Get over yourself already. Or, I do not feel comfortable discussing this. Now, for the character, the first answer is the correct one. There is no internal struggle. I am not controlled by my blood. There is no struggle, you say? A fine thing for you. How easy it must be not to have any emotion at all, to walk through life without any difficulty in controlling your darker urges. I suppose I should just ride off now and impale myself on a spear and save the rest of the world the trouble that I cannot walk through life as easily as you. Did I finally stop the romance path? Oh, thank goodness. Just stand away from me, woman. I stand on the precipice of a test that will decide whether my dream dies and you are not helping. Away from me, so I might think. You are just so charming, Animan. I can't believe how charming you are. Let's not forget to use the belt, shall we? All right. To the cabin.
Faster than Chick-Tika Fast Paws.
Guys. Are you really going to let her go all that way by herself? Is that what you're going to do?
This will not take long.
There we go. There we go. Now you're not abandoning Aerie to her fate. Whatever it may be. Because I would really like to stash a bunch of stuff that I don't know that I will be needing again. I think given the... Oh, the forest spirit is migraine inducing. Oh boy, Oh, Mayrin, why you gotta be like that? Oh, that is difficult to look at. Oh, that is...
If it must be done.
Okay. Let me shove some things into this cabinet. The sewer key. I think since I'm going back to the temple, I'm going to keep the symbol of Amateur on me. Let's put Lariel's necklace in here. I'm still doing things with the tax notice. Not sure what to do with Namara. Tome. Furcrag's Challenge can go in there. Shadow Dragon Wardstone. I don't remember what that is. Virtual area of darkness and seems to suck the very light from space around it. The shape of the stone is hard to discern, cloaked in shadow as it is. Oh, that's the thing that kept the Shadow Dragon from noticing me. Okay, into the box. Keep key into the box. Note. Oh yes, the shadow warning. Okay, into the box. Letter of transfer into the box. Feeling better already. Okay. Look at all this space! Okay, you... What is this? The note for Ployer. The ransom letter.
If memory served, Yokata.
I mean... Minsk, move your giant behind. I like you, Minsk, but you are very much in the way. Okay, stash that note. No reason to keep it. Okay. Wait, that's still Yoshimo. I need Minsk.
Who says what? Where Minsk goes, evil stands
Okay,
aside.
piece of red cloth pretty much being dealt with. Skin of the Ghoul, put that in there. Orc leather, put that in there. Shield of the Lost. You know, let's stash that as well. Heartseeker +3, very nice bow. Nobody can use it. Regeneration potion. Okay. Hangard's axe. I'm gonna have him hold on to that actually. Dragon's Bane. Yeah, we're gonna stash that for now. Duskblade. Hang on to that in case I need a halberd. Ilbratha. Let's see. Yeah, let's stash that as well. Hopefully I'll remember that I put all this stuff away. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at this inventory space. Look at it. Okay, Jahira. Yeah, there's definitely stuff here to stash.
It is done.
And it wasn't actually Minsk's butt that was in the way. I apologize to you, Minsk. It's actually Animan, who is just the worst. Alright, let's see here. We've got Tanner's letter. I kind of need that. I feel like Jahira should continue to hold on to her lock of hair. Yeah, let's store the ranger letter thing. Dragon scale shield gets stored. Dragon helm gets stored. Paradin? Okay, yep. I may want to fight dragons later. Pellin's shield. How many? I don't know. Let's just stash that. Shadow armor, stash. Shadow's blade, yeah, let's absolutely store that. Watch me lock myself out of this region entirely and lose access to all this stuff.
I stand amongst
the righteous.
Yeah, that you do. Okay, wave shaft, bullets, iron rod, grease bow shaft, store the stakes, store the protector, rod of resurrection, necklace of form stability, might as well store that. Mask of King Strom, store it. Adjatha the drinker. Yeah, store that. You know what, Chihiro, move away from the chest as well. Okay, you... Do you have anything to store? Not really, no. I mean, I could store the Staff of the Air. Yeah, you know, I might as well.
I'll do it.
Where'd it go? Where? Oh yeah, the quarterstaff I'm not allowed to sell too. And the Staff of the Air. And behold, some people actually have inventory space once again. I'm guessing that in a while Animan is suddenly going to apologize to me for snapping because, you know, he's under a lot of stress, you know. I don't mean to be abusive and all. It's just very stressful being me, you know. I have a very stressful life and I sometimes just lash out. And you can't hold it against me, can you? Okay. Well, we've got a new thing to do, but the question is, do I chuck Animan out on his ear and go collect Valgar, or do I go and take care of the thing first? Well, let's do the thing first and give Animan a chance to apologize. Because I would very much like to be apologized to for being yelled at for doing the right thing. Apparently I'd never explored along this edge. Oh, a deer. And a bunch of evil-looking mushrooms? Weird. Can I actually leave by this edge, or does the rock wall completely stop me? Nope, complete stop. Can't leave. Great. Okay, alright. I mean, all things considered, the best way to deny my heritage as the child of the god of murder entirely would be to live out the rest of my days peacefully as a ranger of this little village in the middle of halfway nowhere. But somehow, it just wouldn't feel right to be completely abandoning Imoen like that. Even though her current behavior concerns me, she's still my Imoen. And I don't want to leave her in a stupid prison. And it is a very stupid prison. What all's going on up here? Why is there just a plateau to nowhere here? That's so weird. Alright, back to the temple ruins. do I just wander around until I find the people I'm supposed to be looking for? The evil of that altar is being destroyed. Some of Amantar's golden coloring can now be seen beneath the filth of the Shade Lord. Ah, that's true. His dragon is probably still down there. And I put away the thing that keeps it from seeing me.
Let my friends be hurt.
Well, this is mildly ridiculous. Alright, I will take that necklace and put it in my gem pouch. All of the inventory space, it's so good. I'm so happy. The glory that I hath wrought. Now, I suspect that they're going for the temple, but the thing was that they were supposedly ripping down trees and stuff, so they could be anywhere in here. I'm gonna check the temple first, not only because it's closest, but because it makes the most sense. No, there seems to be a distinct lack of people here. Well, let's continue through the forest and see if we find them. Hello? Anyone? I mean, if I wander through the whole map and I don't find anyone, I will go underground in the temple and see what I can see there. It is somewhat of an irony to me that a temple to a sun god is underground, but I'm just not going to think about it too hard. Let's see. Well, we can check the wolf cave, I suppose. Anybody here?
Quickly and precisely.
Oh, nope, nobody here.
Without hesitation.
Did I come to the right place? She did say the ruins of the temple to the sun god, right? Why would they bother ripping up trees and stuff if what they want is in the temple, though? Oh, hello, giant lynx.
Feel the backhand of justice.
I'm sorry that had to happen. But yeah, I am definitely not seeing evidence of these people that are supposed to be here. Nor any evidence of logging. Have I been tricked again? Okay, let's go into the temple, I guess. I hope the shadow dragon isn't still there.
This will not take long.
Idle Hands in Imsvale, Ranger Protector of the Forest Spirit named Mayrin, has implored me to aid her against humans who are tearing down her forest in the west, in the area where the Shadow Altar once was. She said the humans will not listen to her, and I have agreed to go and do what I can to help. Yeah, that's like... This is the... I don't think they're down here. I think I must have missed them upstairs somewhere. Because if they wanted the temple, why would they be tearing up the trees?
If it must be done.
I must have missed them somehow. It's not like I did this very systematically or anything. But yeah, like I came in at the shadow altar. There's definitely nobody here but them chickens. There were some skeleton warriors here. I don't think the forest spirit would mistake skeleton warriors for humans, though. Wait, I did go to the wrong place. Look at that. Tombethan, Tamorlin, and Lord Egan. Alright, alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. Let's talk to the Lord.
What can it be now?
Yes, you look like one of the locals, my good woman. Is there something that you need? Excellent! He's mistaken me for a peasant. What exactly are you looking for here? You've got to stop all this digging and destruction that you're causing here. Who are you, anyway? No, I'll be on my way. Who are you? I am Lord Egan Tombethan, one of the last of a very prestigious and wealthy Amnian family, and since you are obviously a commoner, I would be pleased if you would just move along now. No, what exactly are you looking for here? I do not think of it as any of your affair. This is my land, and if I want to burn every tree here and slaughter every bear and squirrel, I will do so. I care not for your concerns, so begone. Okay, so this is where, you know, playing a common person is coming back to bite me. A lot of the nobles around here won't even give me the time of day. Is there nothing that can persuade you to stop? There is not. I will stay until I find what I am looking for, and I will not depart a moment sooner. Your sorry concern for this overgrown patch of trees and monsters means nothing to me. If I found this thing for you, would you leave? That is not acceptable, not while I'm here. Or, as you wish, I will be going then. No, if I found the thing for you, will you go? I might at that. It would certainly save me a great deal of trouble, and spare me the danger of facing the monsters here. Are you serious about this, woodswoman? I am, so long as you stop your destruction. No, I am not about to do your work for you, I think. Or, no, I doubt you keep your deal anyway. It would be far better to kill you now. As long as you stop your destruction, I am willing to do this. I am willing to put off the search, at least for a while, to give you time to look for it. I am sure my men will be glad of the break at any rate, and it really costs me nothing. It really does cost you nothing. You are a ranger, aren't you? I should have guessed from the attitude and the clothing. Very well then, ranger. I will leave here forever if you find what I am looking for. You have my word. I mean, you have to tell me what you're looking for if you want me to find it. But I suppose some explanation is in order here, is it not? That's what I was trying to get. Yes, info, intel, talk. I recently came across part of a journal belonging to an ancestor of mine, Idris Tombethan. It was his fool notion to buy this land, back when there was Mithril here. He was not alone back then. Many nobles came, and there was not enough for all, certainly. I had always assumed that Idris had found nothing, but his journal suggests otherwise. Oh, does it now? He mentions that he hid a cache of Mithril here, away from the eyes of bandits. This was before he died, I assume, which is why he never brought it out again. The part of the journal I have only mentions this area in general, nothing specific. Hence the large search I've undertaken. Here, I have a copy that was printed out. You may need it. The other half of his journal may be around here. I certainly couldn't say where it might be, though, and I'm not about to waste effort looking for it. Ugh. So, there you have it, Ranger. My men will set up camp here, and we will give you some time to search. It means little to me, but for your sake, I wish you well. Charming! Charming. Alright, let's talk to his kids. Maybe they'll be more personable. You've agreed to undertake Lord Egan's search for him? Then you are foolish indeed. He will not stray from his quarry, and I doubt you have the ability to complete the task. Aren't you a charmer? How about you? Oh no, you're just a soldier. Hold on a moment. Wasn't there another person with a name around here? Tom Bethan soldier. No, they're just a Tamerlane is the only name. I should have talked to her first. Oh well. Alright, let's take a moment. Let's pause and take a moment. Tom Bethan's journal, first half. This is half of a page of parchment, yellowed with age. Its ink is faded but still legible and reads, "This land near the Umar Hills is rich with mithril deposits, and I notice many other prospectors have joined me here to plunder its riches. So too have... Oh, my goodness, where did that come from? So too have scoundrels and bandits been attracted to the area, and they prey mercilessly upon us. I have found an excellent hiding place for my mithril cache, one which even those thieves will never be able to locate. It is far to the northwest of the Imsvale village, in a forest. Beneath this section, the page is torn and jagged, as if it has been ripped from its other half." The thing is, whoever ripped this has the exact instructions on location. So we know it's the forest. I mean, it could be the Wolf's Cave. We can kind of, meander in that sort of direction. See what else we can see along the way. Like, why not? Why not in a cave?
Direct me as you will.
Oh, wait. Yoshimo, if you would do me the favor... Huh, little cache of gold. And I already emptied out the pool.
Speak. It will be done.
I really thought the cave had promise, but this is not actually promising at all. Come to think of it, these circular depressions kind of concern me. They look kind of dragon-sized, like dragon egg-sized. A little concerning.
Certainly.
Let's have a continuing meander. Okay, so he didn't hide it in the cave, which might be a little obvious. Excuse me. I just have this persistent dry spot, and I know not why. I hope I'm not coming down with anything. The main problem is that, like, this entire map is forest, except for the temple itself. So it's kinda... And And I don't think just tearing up the forest in the area willy-nilly is actually the right way to go about these things. You know, I should probably be hitting tab every now and then just to... What would have been really helpful was not actually exploring this map after I popped in here from the Shadow Altar. That would have been really helpful. Like after I defeated the Shade Lord, you know, not exploring this map so I'd know the area that I hadn't covered would probably have been my best course of action. Okay, so the cave definitely was a wash. But what about the ruined temple? It wouldn't be too much of a desecration. Right? I mean, probably not underground. Like, probably left the underground part of the temple alone, since there seem to have been worshippers in there for quite some time. Let's see.
My legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life. Can we rest now, please?
No, we cannot. We gotta keep walking through this forest until we find something. Unless it's not actually this forest. Hold on. Let's just take a moment. Nope, this is the only place. No new map has popped up. This is where we gotta be.
Without
doubt. My way of covering ground here is extremely inefficient, and that is one of the main problems. I know I must be missing spots. Big spots. Especially like that whole people were hiding there. They weren't really hiding. That there were people there, and I didn't even notice them until I made the second sweep. It was... So I know I'm being inefficient about this. Man. If I had speak with animals, I would ask the bears about any place that smelled like metal. I feel like it's the rock formations, maybe? Like one of the wonky rock formations?
You and Boo and I, hamsters and rangers everywhere, rejoice!
I don't wish to admit defeat. Maybe the quest. Lord Egan has agreed to hold off his excavations so long as I search for the mithril cache his ancestor has hidden in the area. He only has half of his ancestor's journal, and finding the other half may be my only clue to locating the cache. Likely the other half is also in the area, perhaps in the old dungeon itself. Okay. Off we go, kids. Hi ho, hi ho. To the dungeon we go. See, that's just what I needed to do. I needed to actually read the quest thing. I figured it would be out in the woods, but no. By all logic, that cache should be long gone.
Quickly and precisely.
Okay. I'm glad I hung on to the tome and the symbol, I guess. Let's see here. Lots and lots of projectiles. Jail cell. Oh, never actually checked this thing. Oh, okay. Other half of the journal. There we go. Okay. Send that over there. Tuck it away in the case. Okay. Let's pause for a moment. Other half of the journal. This is half of a page of parchment, yellowed and crumbling with age and speckled with old stains. The top of the page is torn and jagged, as if ripped from its other part. Its ink is faded, but still legible, however, and reads, "Clearing in the south of the area, placed carefully within a standing column of rock. These columns are common in this area, and this column is different only in that its clearing is surrounded by a copse of trees. I intend to send this journal on to my family, so that if I happen to not make it home, one of them might track down my cache and benefit from it. South of the area, within a standing column of rock with a ring of trees." Okay. Alright. Okay, alright, okay.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your
Okay,
party.
yeah, yes, I know. Thank you. Okay, so, let's see. Rock formation that is surrounded by trees. I think it's either this one or this one. Let's try this one first because it's closest.
Without hesitation.
Oh, this is no way to travel together. Come on, guys. Like, I understand Yoshimo forging on ahead, but this is no good. Okay, so does not appear to be this. Well, you know what? Let's try this one. Just because it's also close. No, nope. Okay, surrounded by trees, he says. It's not this, because that's not a column of rock. these ones are basically out in the open. Well, let's try over here, near where the leopard met its end. Leopard, jaguar, whatever it was. Hello, boys. Just passing through. This isn't even rock. Well, let's try over here. No, doesn't. Not really getting anything off of this either. Unless. No, that's. We've definitely strayed from the south. What about this one? What about this one? Okay, everybody. Shake a tail feather. Get a move on. Hup, 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 hup. Move. Go, 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 go. Oh. Hi.
I don't like the look of this.
See, that's the problem with Yoshimo going on ahead, isn't it? But that's also why I'm trying to kind of follow along with the party, you know? We're not going to tell the Lord that he was standing like a half-hour's walk away from the spot, are we? Huh, there was still a skeleton here. How does that sort of thing happen? Okay.
I am ready. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Yeah. Mithril medallion and Lord Tombethan's note. We'll be taking both of those. This is a simple note on old parchment that almost crumbles at the slightest touch. The faded ink can still be read, however. The mithril in this place is almost gone, and after all my years of prospecting, this is all I have to show for it. My family will be disappointed. I have heard of a new cache that has been discovered in one of the old local temples, and will take one more look before I journey back to the city. Oh, so that's what happened to him. Oh, I see. Okay, well, send those over to me. That was the right note, right? Yes, okay. Alright, folks, let's go back to Lord Jerk and take care of this. Hey, you will never guess what happened to your ancestor. Of course it would be me who's one of the late arrivals. Okay, there we are. Alright, hello.
What can it be now?
Well, how is it with you then, Ranger? Have you found Idris's store of mithril? I found this medallion, along with this note from Idris. Apparently this is all you've been searching for. Not yet, but I intend to keep looking. No, and I've decided not to continue looking. Or it doesn't matter. I doubt you can be trusted anyway. It is better to kill you now. Alright, I found this medallion and this note. What? Let me see that note. I see. So this medallion is the sum of all he found? The fool! Ah, then this whole expedition has been a waste. It cannot be that valuable that all this effort has been worth it. I agree! Very well then, Ranger. That medallion is rightfully mine, but I'm willing to reward you for your effort. I'll give you 1,000 gold for it, and then I'll not disturb your precious forest any longer. This was not easily come by. I will sell it to you for 2,000 gold, no less. Very well, 1,000 gold and your departure is enough for me. It is yours by right, Lord Egan. Take it and leave. Or I would prefer to hang on to it, actually. It might be worth more than you say. I mean, I don't actually care about the reward of this one. I have more than enough money to pay for Imoen's ransom. I'm just trying to clean up loose ends before I go after her. So, take it and leave. You are generous, then. I see the Rangers are as noble as their reputation. Very well, then. I am also a man of my word. Come, men, we return to the city. Get ye gone from this place, I don't like you. Alright. And save. Alright, let's go tell the headache-inducing forest spirit that we've taken care of the problem. To the Umar Hills!
If it must be done.
Oh, you know, we're right by Valgar's place. But I still haven't been apologized to. Admittedly, it hasn't even been a day, but still. I would very much appreciate an apology from Anima. Just because it's easier for somebody with a guiding hand to be good does not mean that you get to be snotty to me about it. Oh, yeah, still a headache inducing. Well.
The trees speak of your presence.
I already sense that the violation of my forest has ceased, good ranger. You have chosen your course wisely, and you have protected your charge. I am most grateful. I'll return to my home now, and thank Miliki that one who is true to her service has taken up a station here, that justice is upheld in this woodland. Bless you, good ranger. Cool. Could you take your... You're not gonna take your other... What about this one? Why is this one still here?
I am at peace in the outdoor places. Though it never seems to last.
Oh, there we go. Okay. We've made them both go away, and everyone is thankful. I mean, they seemed nice.
You point, jump on
Would
my
you
sword
join
while
the
can, Eva.
party?
I won't be as gentle.
What is it?
There we go. In we go.
Certainly.
Okay, I'm gonna put the Tome of a Mentor and the Symbol of a Mentor in there. We're going to stash the pieces of the journal as well, because I'll probably never need them again. Still need that, still hanging on to that. And those, my goodness, look at all the inventory space. Oh, it's so good. All right. Well, let's wander into town and see if the troublemakers that we got swords have been, well, living up to the title that I give them. Let's start over here. They'll either be outside in town or they'll be in the bar, I think. Admittedly, it is the middle of the night, but they've got to be around here causing trouble somewhere. I don't think they would have switched maps. I hope. Boys? Boys! Was Fail one of them?
You'll find no better prices enough. I guarantee it.
Oh. No, Fail's a shop. Not selling anything I need, though. That's a pity. Okay. You know, it would probably help if I checked the names of those kids. Buy 3 young prospective adventurers a few bastard swords. Bought the 3 kids what I promised them and they've run off. I feel like I should be following up with this somehow. I just don't know exactly how to follow up on this.
Without doubt.
What I can say is that it definitely appears that the children are not here.
Never had.
Well, if it ain't our own ranger and protector like. Pleased I am to see you, me lady Falkline. Things have been going well, I assume? Went and shooed off that feller who was digging all the holes in the forest west of here. Some lord or something. Good riddance, says I. Who actually runs this inn? Who actually runs this inn? Aye, same here. Didn't need 'em types here when there were mithril in the hills, and we don't need 'em now. Something I can get for you, milady? I'd like to see your services. Certainly, milady. Anything the house can offer, aye? Yeah. Alright. Peasant rooms, please. We'd like to have a nice sleep with your rat, so that we'll be nice and fresh in the morning. Hopefully for Animan to apologize, right? Hello.
Are you married, Red?
Ye be the girl who's replaced Mirella, eh? Well, I be the town drunk Trevor, so if I wanders over to your cabin at night for a place to sleep, you won't skewer me, will ye? Ugh. She were a fine, fine soul. To our dear departed Mirella, may she rest in peace, I'll drink to that. I mean, I have ongoing concerns about the boys, but I don't know who to ask or how.
Can't walk 5 feet these days without someone hitting him up.
Greetings to you, Ranger. Might I say we're mighty pleased to have a fine woman like yourself helping us all. You've proven yourself. I hope the gods continue to smile on you, truly. The sleeping woman is still asleep, which is really impressive. Well, the boys I got swords are definitely not here.
Quickly and precisely.
Ah, dawn. Boys! Boys! Nellick, do you ever seen those boys?
I have nothing you wish.
Ah, yes. I can't believe you went and bought those fool kids' swords. Neller's my son, and he's good for nothing. Those kids are going to get themselves killed. But where are those kids? Seriously, where are the kids?
Nothing's worse than cheating cold.
You're doing a fine job there, my Lady Ranger. Marilla would have been proud, in fact. Is there anything you're needing help with? How has the alliance with Madolf been working out? I trust there's been no further trouble from Lord Egan and his men. You know quite a bit about the area's history, Nellick. What can you tell me about it? Or, no thanks. How's the alliance been going? Better than you'd think, my lady. Madolf and a couple of others have been in and out a few times, buying food and using the inn. Folk were scared at first, but they've been real polite, keeping a low profile, too. As low as them big uns can get, anyway. The merchants like it, anyhow. Has there been any more trouble from Lord Egan? Nay, they're long gone, and good riddance. Got what they came for, didn't they? Heh.
Nothing's worse than cheating cold.
Tell me about the history. Well, the village has been here for centuries, my lady, even during Umar's rule, although it was a darker place then, and mostly just farms and such. There was a rush a few centuries back, found mithril in the hills. Temples and such were built all over the place, then abandoned when the mines ran dry. All the nobles and priests left, and everything they built has fallen into ruin. Lots of creatures moved into them dark places. That's why we needed a ranger. Well, that doesn't really help me with what happened with the boys, or where they are now. Perhaps the mayor has information. Hello?
Without hesitation.
Is there something you need?
I am grateful, Foxwine, that you sent away Lord Egan without bloodshed. I could not be more pleased than to have you as our ranger. Well, that's very nice, but what about the boys?
Is there something you need?
You look like a good enough sort.
Helm's patience, my lady. Whatever are you thinking, buying our son Valsman anything? Now he's gone and run off to act like a fool and probably get himself killed. Shame on you. Okay, that's 1, 2... I need to find the third parent. I need to find the third parent. That's what I need to do.
This will not take long.
I found 2 of them. Where's the third one? It wasn't one of the merchant's children, was it? Well, we already talked to Fail. Definitely not Fail. Barent?
You'll find no better prices in all. I guarantee it.
Coming back to... I met my first ogre face to face. He wanted to buy some apples that I'd shipped up from my orchard outside Athkatla. I'm sure he was going to eat me instead, but he didn't. Well, anyway, did you wish to buy something? Do you have an arrow case? Ammo case? Anything? Shield, longbow. Nope. Doubtful that it's any of these, but Elens?
A pearl to you.
Good to see you again, ma'am. Since you saved this village, things have returned to normal, which is a mighty good thing. I'm grateful for one, as is my company. Especially considering the fact that I know you engineered that deal with Madolf and his fellows. Never would have thought to sell goods to an ogre, but there it is, and he's a fair bargainer, too. Anything I can get our hero today? Ammo case? Ammo case, maybe? Possibly? Anyone? Yeah, I've sold her stuff before, but she still doesn't have an ammo case. Alright. Alright, it's... None of them were a halfling, so I very much doubt it's Min, but we're gonna check Min for an ammo case anyway.
Yes, I do.
Let's see what you have. Baylor Ale. Potions. Gem bag. No ammo case. Okay, I need to go around town until I find the third parent. That's what I need to do. And once I find the third parent, maybe I'll have some indication of where to look for the boys. Atta, do you know anything about this?
Who are you?
I heard that ranger woman Morella's a vampire. She's gone and started prowling the night, stealing bodies. Kid? Okay, the refugees seem to have packed up ship and, gone away. It seems like a chicken got left behind, though. Okay, where is the third parent? Obviously not one of the refugees. It wouldn't be... He only has the daughter, right? The wizard in here?
If it must be done.
He's not even here.
What do you need? Fleet of foot and all that.
I have definitely already looted this place.
Speak. It will be done.
Well... Let's go bother random people in the bar, I guess. Now, let's see. I already bothered Travor. What about Ander?
Without doubt.
Well, gotta walk 5 feet these days without someone
Nope.
beating him up.
No, I already spoke to Ander. What about Johanna?
Well met and welcome.
Somebody gave my poor baby a sword of all things. The gods know what he's going to do with it, leading those other boys all over the place. There's parent number 3. Okay, we've spoken to all 3 parents. Maybe that will precipitate something?
Quickly and precisely.
Well, definitely didn't change anything out here.
I have nothing you wish.
No, nothing changed there. Okay, so I found all 3 parents. Now what? Did the quest dialogue change? No. Maybe I have to leave and come back again? Well, let's check the quests and see what else I have. That all the ones that aren't finished anyway. Hunt for Valgar Korthala. That's, you know, kicking Animan out of the party and going back to the city. Finished. Murders in the Umar Hills have been stopped. Furkrag. Free Jan Jensen from prison. Collect the fee for Galen bail. Oh yes, that's that. Find proof of Mavar's treachery. Done. Spirit of Child Wellen. Not done. Animal trouble in trade meet. Nira's hidden refuge and Hexat's request. I think the animal trouble in trade meet. I've agreed to try and help trade meet, which is southeast of Athkatla. They are suffering from a strange animal-based siege, and the local druids are suspected. High Merchant Lord Logan Coprith may have information for me. Okay, so trade meet. Let's go to trade meet. Oh, finally.
I asked a question of you, and my response to your answer was nothing short of reprehensible. Please forgive me.
Well, that was actually quite nice. Very well, Animan. I suppose I can understand your situation. Of course, it is no trouble. Forget it, Enemin. I've received enough abuse from you, and more than enough apologies. Or, fine, but let's get moving. We haven't time for chit-chat right now. I suppose I can understand your situation, Enemin. You must think me very odd to speak about my feelings and urges in such plain ways, but in the Order it is paramount to control these things. They have been part of my training. And the more that time passes, the more I feel that I am not worthy to join the Order. My rage gets so out of control often that it shames me. What will the Order think? I wish I had your strength of resolve, my lady. Sometimes I think it would be so much easier than to just give up on my dream and spare myself the worry. Joining the Order is important to you, Enemin. You should remain vigilant and steel yourself. You should not worry about these things so much, Enemin. Nothing is worth that much agonizing. Maybe you should just give up, then. Or, I have nothing to say about it, Enemin. This is something you'll have to resolve yourself. Joining the Order is important to you, Enemin. Aye, your advice has always been constant, pointing me back towards the good. Serk is alive, which is sad, but is the lawful course, and the Order is my dream. I shall try to remain vigilant, my lady. I have come this far already. It will not be much longer now. Thank you, Foxwine. Your kind words gladden me more than I can say. Your advice means much. You are a dark flame, my lady, that I am drawn to almost against my will. Creepy! But 'tis a most pleasurable experience. You've been kind despite my own boorishness. Perhaps one day we will speak of other things. I think I would like that. No! I thought I'd slammed the door on that, but no. The betrayal! Enemin, never think about me that way. Oh man, I've got to get rid of him before he proposes. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna save. And look for trade meat. Oh, it's right here. Quite close, actually. I mean, should I bring Enemin on this one, or should I switch over to Valgar? No, Valgar's companion quest means going back to the city pretty much right away, so I'll wait a little bit longer on that. To trade meat! Well, we've arrived in a mess. Oh my. Polybus Arcade, hello, welcome.
Yes?
Okay, I will go for the nearest one. Minsk, you go for the spider. Jahira, the dire wolf requires attention.
You require my counsel, yes?
Yoshimo, I really want that spider to go down, please. Enemin, join me on the wild tiger. Eri, just look pretty. You look gorgeous, girl. Actually, Eri, we want you to use your belt. There you go.
Go for the eyes, move. Go for the eyes! Yeah!
That was some excellent looking pretty, Eri. Hold! Trade meat is not a safe area for visitors at the moment. Unless you have business, strangers, I suggest you return whence you came. Oh, so my saving your guy's life means nothing? Also, that's a really nice mosaic you have there. That's awesome. Wait a minute, what has occurred here? Why have all these animals been slaughtered? I do have business. I've been told about these animal attacks and have been asked to help. I'll travel where I like, and I'm not about to be stopped by you or anyone. Or very well, I'll be going then. No. We're gonna go with number 2. I have been told about these animal attacks and have been asked to help. Help would be a welcome relief at this point, although I am unsure what you can do to assist us. We fight against the revolt of nature herself in this place. But if you are serious, go ahead and enter the town. Seek out the home of the High Merchant, Lord Logan Coprith. He can tell you more than I. But beware, strangers. The townsfolk are suspicious of outsiders. They blame druids for their miseries and see strangers as druid servants and spies. Jahira? Jahira, look like a fighter. Look like a fighter, Jahira. I myself am reserving judgment on that point, but I will take any help that we can get. I welcome you to trade meet for what it's worth. Okay. Just starting by putting our feet directly in it. Okay, everybody gather up. It's a lovely mosaic. Just gorgeous. Peasant, nobleman. Lorexatol guard. That seems promising. Let's try this building. Jahira. Okay, rather than trying the closed door, let's try the open one. Nobody in here. Nobody in here either. Alright, closed door it is. Avon calling. Oh my. That's quite a mosaic, but also a complete lack of any people. What the heck is going on here? Alright, try this door. Behind the door is a gloom-filled, musty closet with nothing of interest. Perhaps this is not the place where I should have come after all. Where is the door out? Seriously, how is out? I've lost the exit door. Hello? Wait, I found it.
This will not take long.
Alright, let's try the map instead. Oh boy, okay, so Lorexatol Estate, Viatri's Pub, Trade Meat Market, Mayor's House, Southwest Gate, Temple of Joaquin, Ali Bakar Estate, Tyrus's Home, the Smithy, Fenton Home, the Trade Meat Crypt. Well, let's try the Mayor's House. The destruction of the village from a stampede of pigs. Did I hear that correctly? Okay. Let's try all trooping in here. Ooh, nice house. Guild Mistress Bissia. Lord Logan's Guard. Okay, let's try the Guild Mistress as long as we're here. You seem important, ma'am.
You are a stranger to this town, are you not? I'm surprised you were allowed to come within the walls. You will find yourself unwelcome here.
Well, 6 of one, half of the dozen of the other. And indeed, if you came to trade me to take advantage of our excellent markets, then you have come in vain. Between the druids and other problems, there is nothing to purchase here. What other problems are you referring to? Nothing to purchase? You mean people won't sell to me? Just who are you, anyway? Or, I see, I'll be on my way. Other problems? It is nothing you need concern yourself with, stranger. It is enough to say that our town is in danger of collapsing. There is nothing here for you to purchase. So people won't sell to me? My name is Bussia, and I'm the mistress of the Merchant Guild and Trade Meet. Once we promoted fair and honest trade here, but of late my title is rather meaningless. What other problems when you said there was nothing to purchase? When you said there was nothing to purchase here, did you mean people won't sell to a stranger? No, I mean there's nothing for you to buy, at least not from the merchants and peddlers who have traditionally sold things here in trade meet. If you are truly desperate, then you can go to the Dao Jin that have set up their tents outside of the main gates. Their prices are exorbitant, but they own everything there is to sell. And you think it's the druids that are setting the animals on you, do you? The caravans will not come because of the danger, and the few that have come only do so at the behest of the vast amounts of gold that the Dao seem to have flowing from their pockets. What other problems are you referring to? Just who are you? Is there nothing you can do about these Dao? I'll see, I'll be on my way. Okay, what? Is there nothing we can do about this Dao? Until these animal attacks are stopped, there's no point. If you are truly serious about helping, come and talk to me once that business is ended. I'll be on my way. As you wish, stranger. Yeah, I never did introduce myself, did I? Okay, let's try this room. Mayor? Yeah, you look like the mayor. Hi, hello, how are you? Who are you? You know, sometimes I really hate the AI. Okay, guys, just... Yes, there you go, all right.
Greetings once again.
Hail, good people, I welcome you to trade meet. Mind not the worried stares of our citizens while you are here. Strangers are not easily trusted these days. Yours is a decent face, however, and I bear you no ill will. My name is Lord Logan Coprith, and I am the High Merchant of this place. I'm just going to make myself a note. Talk to Guild Mistress in Mayor's house after animal problem done. Okay, there we go. Now, did I read this or did I not? It's short, so I'll just read it again if I did. Yours is a decent face, however, and I bear you no ill will. My name is Lord Logan Coprith, and I am the High Merchant of this place. May I ask why you are High Merchant? You look more used to armor than finances. Tell me, what trouble plagues your town? I help those in need on occasion. I see. I suppose I should solve your little problem? Is that what you imply? Or, I don't have time to speak with you right now. My apologies, but I will return later. Why would I come all this way to talk to him to give that response? What trouble plagues your town? I help those in need on occasion.
Trade meet has been here for generations, but now we are harassed from the strangest of sources.
It has been a very difficult time for the local merchants. The very land is against us. Animals attack, and even the foliage strangles. It began subtly, but now we suspect a dark mind behind it. Until recently, we did not know where to place blame, but now the people have found a target. The last group attacked saw several figures directing the chaos. Druids, belonging to a group that has long been peaceful. The people apparently captured one. Had I not locked him up, they would have quartered him in the street, which would make him very difficult to interrogate. What is wrong? You have a scapegoat. Torture him until the incidents stop. And has he confessed, or have the people condemned him for being a druid? I do not understand. You have your captive. The bargaining should be academic. So am I to help question this druid, or would you have me hunt his fellows? I'm going to go with number 2. Has he confessed, or the people condemned him simply for being a druid? That is my dilemma. He claims he is here to investigate the druids, and I believe him. Unfortunately, many of our citizens already believe him guilty. Nothing less than a public burning will satisfy an angry mob. This druid remains behind bars as much for his own protection as anything else.
What I would have you do is escort him to his task, or see to it yourselves, whichever you prefer.
I would seem to be collaborating if my men or I were to help him, and alone he may not make it out of town. Will you help? I will speak with him and see if I can help. If there is anything I can do, I will do it. Very well, though if we are challenged by any townsfolk, it will be their deaths. I will decide only when I have spoken with this man. I need to gather a large amount of coin to rescue a friend being held by the cowled wizards, so I would like a reward. Or I have no interest in this, I must refuse for now. I will decide only when I have spoken with this man. Fair enough. You may pass and speak with him. He may also leave under promise of your care. Good luck. Okay, I'm guessing he's in the basement, but I'm gonna poke my nose around anyway. Anybody? Anyone? Anything? No? Okay, interesting, thank you. Anyone in here? No? Lovely room though, very nice. Guys, it's a door. You know how doors work. Come on.
It will be done.
Okay. Huh. Didn't even lock his cell, huh? Cerned. That name sounds familiar. Is he like someone that Jaheira knows? Huh.
Hello, and well met to you. I am Cerned, though my identity is surely no secret after the fuss I have caused here.
I like you already. You look pleasant enough. Are you friends of that charming Lord Coprith? I've made very few friends among the merchants. Lord Coprith sent me. I am to escort you out of town and help you in any way I can. Coprith sent me, but I don't trust you. What exactly are you trying to do here? I'm indifferent about you. Once you are out of town, you are on your own. Or what if the merchants did send me? What's in it for me to save you? What are you trying to do here? Coprith chose well. Caution will win the day. I will endeavor to tell you what I know, but I did not have long to gather information. I am Cerned, as I said, sent from the north to investigate why the Druid order of this region has severed its ties with the traditional hierarchy. It is not unheard of, but the attacks have me worried. It can only lead to greater evils. These people will eventually strike out as an animal cornered. Yes, I see you have a druid with you. Jaheira, is it? She will also be concerned, for she will know the danger of balance lost. I know many druids in this region, and they would not support such actions without due cause. I suspect that there has been a change in leadership here. It is the duty of any druid to find this new leader and ascertain if this is the best for nature. The attacks on the merchants only serve to alarm me. I might succeed alone, but I would much rather have the backing of a group, one that will also benefit from my service. Are you up for the task? Yes, I will help as best I can. Join with me and we shall do what must be done. I cannot help at this time. I am truly sorry, but I must decline. This holds no interest for me, and neither does your company. Go on your way. Only if there is benefit for me. Join and lead the way, but I won't risk my neck. Or I will help as best I can, but I do not wish any more traveling companions. Oh, man. I'm willing to chuck Animan for Valgar, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to have him leave for this guy. And I haven't had the opportunity to empty his inventory, and I would really like to do that before things. Man, if this was Divinity, I could just click on Animan, empty out his inventory, and be done with it. But it's not Divinity. It's Baldur's Gate. I mean, if I answer, I will help as best I can, but I do not wish any more traveling companions. Will that stop me dead? That's the question. Or or do I accept him, leave him out, strip Animan, and then do some juggling? Oh, difficult. Difficult questions with difficult answers. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. This is not what I planned. Okay, we will do what must be done. We must go to the Druid Grove and investigate, though I wish circumstances were better. Every Druid goes eventually, some challenge for Great Druid status. But I fear what we will find this time. I will indicate it on your map. We had best make haste lest the nuts fall and grow before we even shake the tree. I think I should tell you as well that my ultimate goal is to rescue an old friend of mine named Imoen who has been taken hostage by the Cowled Wizards. It could be quite dangerous. Perhaps you should know that I eventually intend to hunt down a powerful mage named Irenicus. That is, first and foremost, my goal. Alright, let's go. No. We're going to warn him that we're going to be getting Imoen back. By hook or by crook, we're getting Imoen back. Then you need my help? If you aid me in completing the quest I have begun, I have no qualms about aiding you in yours. It might be an exciting diversion. Okay. We're going to remove him from the party for the moment. Oh my goodness! Zed 3900! Welcome! And welcome raiders! Thank you very much for the raid! Oh wow! Welcome all of you! Okay, and I will... There we go! Turnip Boy... Oh, you were playing Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Ah! I have heard about that game. It's a very interesting one. Question of throwing away the apple well is still green, but this is your group to lead. I will remind you that our mission at the Druid Grove is far from complete. I will await you near the grove. Do not be long. Why did it play it twice? My goodness. Hello, welcome. Wait, you will wait me near the grove. I don't want you to leave. Actually, he can't leave. This might be my chance. Wait, I think he might have made it out. Well, in any case. Animan, you know what? Give all your stuff. Give everything to Jaheira. I am doing pretty well, actually. I have completed a few quests and mostly figured out what I'm doing. I think. You know what? Give your sling to Jaheira too. Alright, I will leave you with your club for now because apparently I think my druid escaped from me. Don't mind me while I do a little looting.
Speak, certainly.
So, you know. Interesting. Anybody else around here? No? Okay. Alright, back upstairs. No, I have not played Baldur's Gate 3 yet. Basically, what happened was, while Baldur's Gate 3 was still in early access, I started playing Baldur's Gate 1. Thank you very much for the follow, Marv Daniels24. Much appreciated. That will give you access to some of the cutest follower emotes on Twitch and allow you to earn channel points just that little bit faster towards my glorious channel point rewards. But what was I saying? Yes. While Baldur's Gate 3 was still in early access, I started streaming and playing Baldur's Gate 1. I completed Baldur's Gate 1 and I started on Baldur's Gate 2, and that was when Baldur's Gate 3 released. And it didn't make sense not to finish 2 before playing 3. So I have 3. It is in my Steam library. It is waiting patiently for me. And I will get there once I get through this game, however much of this game there is. And let me just save here, because I did do something a little wonky. Okay, so I need to go to the Druid Grove. And the best way to do that is probably to go right out the gate over here. So let's walk everybody over there. So what I'm actually doing is, during the month of November on Wednesdays, I am playing Divinity Original Sin 2, which is the previous game made by Larian, who are the folks who made Baldur's Gate 3. And so I'm getting my fix that way. Because it is very hard to not play Baldur's Gate 3. It's so new and shiny, and we're gonna have to take care of this dire wolf and all of these other creatures. Why are they carrying money? Why are the animals carrying money? What is going on here? Okay, well that was very weird, but okay. Okay, so to the Druid Grove, where we will hopefully find Cern. Oh, okay, he'll be in here somewhere.
Without hesitation.
And hopefully I'll find him before I find the grove itself. Cern? Cern? Hello, Cern? Howden? That's not Cern. I give you fair warning, interloper, that this area is under the protection of the Druids of Tethir, and if you do not leave, you will face nature's wrath. This is not as it should be. What has changed here to cause this hostility? Cern said it has not always been like this. I do not take kindly to your threats, and I will answer any attack with lethal force of my own. Can we not come to some sort of agreement? I simply want to know what has provoked the Druids of this region to such behavior. What is it you require to permit my passage? Gold? Is that it? I'll pay if you wish. Will 500 do? Let's try number 3. Can we not come to some kind of agreement? What is it that has provoked the Druids around here? That is not for you to know. Our affairs are our own business, and they will be dealt with in accordance with the rituals of ages already set in place. I think one of the guards died, and that's why there was... Oh, I hope not. But also, welcome Blaine777. Please, you should go before either of us come to harm. Faldorn cannot see me with you. Shadow Druids are very unforgiving of treachery. Shadow Druids! Oh, I've been given some interesting names. Okay. Shadow Druids. Just writing this down. Led by Faldorn? Question mark. Haha. Okay, so maybe Cern isn't hanging around this corner. That's bad. Most annoying enemy I've encountered so far. Oh, that's a tough one, but you know what? It's been the Beholders. The Beholders have been the most annoying. I hate when the enemy has ranged attacks, but the majority of my party is melee, and that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Also, I would like to know why there are trolls here. Flying eyeballs. Yes, them. I was hitting them with both acid and fire. I have no idea why they weren't dying. CERN? You said you'd be waiting for me around here somewhere. If I just sneak along the edges of the map, will I find him? Man, I hope he's not dead. I mean, nominally I should be ending my stream, but the whole thing is, like, I just got this lovely raid. The new player rage quitted on the lizards that turn you to stone. You know, I'm not sure. Oh, the basilisks. The basilisks. I just got this lovely raid, and I want to find CERN. He said he'd await me near the grove, but how near is near?
You will fall by my hand.
Yeah, basilisks are pretty annoying, but the thing is that my group, they move fast enough that I've generally managed to kill them before they've actually gone and turned me to stone. It's when there's groups like this that we start having some issues. Yoshimo, what the heck are you doing in the middle of this? Yoshimo, just move out of there.
Yes?
Okay, everybody else, go after that one. Yoshimo, just move back here, would you? Yeah, thank you. Eri, what are you... Eri.
This is a lot more exciting than
Eri, stand back. There are an awful lot of trolls here. What do we got here? Oh, entrance to Troll Mound. That would kind of explain why there's so many trolls here. I'm not going to deal with that right now.
What is it?
I want to find CERN.
This will not take long.
Most of us are melee. Well, the fireballs that have been a problem have been the ones that I've cast myself. So, But yes, I've got 4 melee people and 2 ranged people right at this point. So it gets a bit scrummy. It gets a bit scrummy. I would like to find CERN before I call the stream. That's what I would like to do. It's mostly because I've accidentally started a romance with Animen, and I would really like for that to stop. It's bothering me. Oh man, the fire sword is so good for trolls. But why are there trolls all over the Druid Grove? That's what I'd like to know. But yeah, I've got 2 rangers, I've got a druid fighter, I've got a cleric that I'm trying to get rid of, I've got a cleric mage that I will kill who keep. Wait. What do we have here? Fighter. Darn it, this is not what I was wanting. You need the rest, you need the rest. Well, it's less that I need the rest than I find that the later I stream on a work night, the fewer people stick around to actually finish the stream with me. Oh, man, we've got a mess. Okay. Okay, I will go after the mage. Yoshimo, you go after the mage with me. I'm not sure what your deal is, but you need to go. Animan, you get this one. I don't know which of them you are throwing your pellets at, Aerie, but, you know, do your thing. Oh, two of them, okay. Okay. Fun. Alright, Yoshimo? Whole bunch of arrows for you. Let's see if you recognize them. Arrow +1? Yep, you do. Add that to the significant pile. And arrow of fire. I'll just add that to there. It's what we should be using with the druids anyway. And the trolls. And Minsk, you grab that thing there that needs to be identified. But yeah, it's also like finding a good stopping point is always the trick with a stream. I would hate to stop in the middle of trying to find Cern and forget that I was looking for him. Sometimes weird things happen when you complete a companion quest without the companion in your party. So I would like to not get too much done here before I collect his druidic ass. Except that I've run into a roadblock. Okay, with my luck, he's going to be standing in the grove. Oh, Aerie, you haven't used your belt today. Oh well, it's almost midnight anyway. Never mind.
What is it? If it must be done.
Just live, okay, girl? Ettercap. There is everything in here but the kitchen sink. I mean, where there are shadow druids, there do tend to be mushroom people, so that makes sense, but I don't understand what the trolls have to do with anything. How do I go up? I keep hoping that I will find Cern like along the edges somewhere, but
Fear is close up to confidence.
oh man, I am so glad to have this flaming sword. Can't go over there, must go over here. Cern! Oh, if only Animan hadn't been carrying so many things. Okay, so I can't go up that way either? This place is like a maze. There has to be a way to go up into the rest of the map around here somewhere. When you open the map, there's this option to highlight paths. Oh. Okay, so I actually went the wrong way entirely. Spectacular. Okay, we'll walk back to here. Oh, Yeah, I do have my MooBot automatically running ads for me. It does mean that I get interrupted mid-sentence sometimes, but it also means that I actually remember to run ads. But I mean, the good news... Oh.
Actions while in this wood.
Your careless meanderings across the great Mother Earth will not go unpunished. Well, great, thanks. Finally out of the Shadow Realm. Yeah, sorry about that, but I do have a bot that is automatically running ads for me on intervals, just to get the thing out of the way so that people get less pre-rolls. I did find the option. We have fought as our mistress commanded us. Now we surrender to return to the woods and restore the balance. What? What is even happening? Okay, everybody, just change your focus. Just let them walk away, guys. No, I said let them walk away. Okay. I would really like to find CERN before too long. If only because his insight would be very helpful here. The heck? What is this? Adratha's cottage. Well, you know what? Let's save. Yeah, I beat down their leader and they just ran away. Okay, so Adratha's here. Hopefully she won't mind if I case the place for wayward druids. Okay. Alright, lady, what do you have to say?
Why, you're all such big men.
Ah, if it is not a lovely half-elf come to see an old woman in the woods, eh? Perhaps you have come, like so many others, to partake of my potions, yes? Just who are you, anyway? Certainly, let me see your potions. Are you not bothered by the animal attacks in this area? Or, no, I don't think so. Actually, I'm curious, are you not bothered by the animal attacks? Oh, no, I have no troubles with the beasties here. And if I did, I have my boys Sadat and Jalal to handle it, yes I do. Who are you? Oh, just an old woman, dearie. My name is Adratha, one who likes herbs and mixing things, that is all. The druids here have left me pretty much alone, they have. Well, let me see your potions, then. Okay, fine, show me your potions. Oh, good. I do so enjoy someone coming to look at my mixes. The townsfolk always come, but none have come lately. The business with the animals, I suppose. I'm not actually going to buy any of her potions, but it seemed like the best way to end the conversation. Nothing that interests me here, really. Alright. Thank you, ma'am. You've got a very nice place here. I don't suppose you'd mind if I had a long rest in your establishment. Home, whatever. I promise not to steal your stuff. You may not rest here. Either find an inn or rest outside. Come on, I can't even ask her? Sheesh. Okay. I don't really want to camp out here. Don't really want to deal with whatever's going on in her tower either. What the heck? Oh, that's uncomfortable looking. Okay. Wait, there's two ways. There's two ways. Hold on. I feel uncomfortable walking on those mushrooms. Perhaps if I go around the other side, I won't have to? Oh, hey! Look at that! A creature that isn't attacking me. Hello, bunny. Hmm. What the? Spore colony? And there's CERN! Well, let's deal with this problem first, and then I'll go and talk to CERN. There we go. Okay. Alright, Animan, it is time for you to go before you continue with any of these romantic notions that you have about me. They concern me deeply, and I don't like it. So, you can keep the Helm of the Noble. And you know what? You can keep the plate mail too, but I will be taking the flail. Sorry. I don't really have anything that I can give you, I'm afraid. Just toss that over there. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I wish I had something basic left to give you, but I'm trying to reduce my inventory. So, good luck. Good luck. You've got armor.
Your investigations have been fruitful. Let us examine them for possible solutions to this regrettable situation. Speak what you have learned of the local druids. How are they tainted?
I do not have anything to tell you yet. I do not have anything to tell you. You should join me so we can look together. Or a woman named Baldur has taken over. She is a shadow druid at heart. Yeah, let's I'm gonna go with number 3, just in case he drops some information. Don't tell me you went the whole BG1 without using the map feature? No, yeah, I did. I did go the entire of Baldur's Gate 1 without using that map feature. I did. The entire game. Then it is as I feared. Shadow Druid violence is a disgrace to nature, and now that they have a hand in this area, they will not stop their advance. Do you know of them? They have forsaken balance in favor of militant action. They believe they follow the Earth Mother, but blood is not fitting tribute. This must be stopped before forces from trade meet seek revenge. The toll on the wood and the people alike will be horrendous. We must issue a challenge on behalf of the virtuous. Unfortunately, only one attuned with the ways of the Druids will be able to face Baldur. It is doubtful she will leave the sanctity of the Druid Grove, and if she has surrounded herself with its protective magic, she will be nearly invulnerable. Such dark rituals are frowned upon, but Shadow Druids stop at nothing. We have but one option. She can be challenged, but only a Druid can do it. You could challenge her, that appears to be why you have come here. Or Jaheira could challenge her, she is a very determined servant of nature. Or you both could challenge her. You could challenge her. It is indeed. I must restore balance before the local settlers grow to hate nature. Should we present as a group, or should I go alone? I would be honored to come with you. Join my group, and we shall leave immediately. I do not have room for you in my group. Jaheira can make the challenge in your stead, though. Or, no, I have no room for you at this time. I will just observe. No. We are going to beat down that Shadow Druid together. Join my group, and we shall leave immediately. Excellent. We are the stronger, having joined. Let's go quickly, before she rallies any more wayward Druids to her cause. You know, I recall now that I hadn't taken any of the potions off of Animan. Oh well. He'll need them to get back to the city. Okay, let's go. Farewell, Animan. Wahahaha. Now I have 2 rangers and 2 druids.
We must continue our travels.
Yes, let's get going, Animan. Or, no, it would be better to split up for now. Animan, go home. I will go as you bid, but we have done well together, and I should like to rejoin when you have changed your mind. I will await you at the Copper Coronet. We'll meet you back at the Copper Coronet if we need your services again. Or, you can't go there. Just wait for us right here. We'll return when we require you. No, I'm not leaving him out in the middle of everywhere here. We'll meet you back at the Copper Coronet if we need your services again, Animan. Bye! So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. Okay, we need to fix this situation here. Alright, level... Oh, dang. What do I have for him to wield? Well, I do have a sling. That would kind of be terrible. Well, let's give him proficiency in spear, just in case I have an extra one hanging around. Okay, shapeshifter level 13. Interesting. Alright. You are going to go up here. Yeah, stand right behind you here, I think. Never used him. Neither have I, so it's all new to me. Ooh, and he's got spell slots. Let's give him an extra Cure Light Wounds. Yeah, he is a shifter. I have no idea how to use that in this game, so it's gonna be great. Actually, I don't have a wooden thing for him to use, so Shillelagh is just... Armor of Faith. Sure, why not? And you know what? You can never have too many Cure Light Wounds. Let's see what we got here. We got 1 instance of Bark Skin. We've got a Charm Person. We got Fine Traps. We got Flame Blade. We got Goodberry. What use is Goodberry in this particular... You know, Goodberry is not actually useful at all. Let's remove the Goodberry. CERN is the most polite werewolf ever. Good to know. We have an instance of no alignment, which I'm probably never going to use. Let's take a resist fire and cold. And more bark skin. Bark skin's always good. Let's see here. We have Call Lightning. We have Hold Animal. We have Protection from Fire. We have Rigid Thinking. Interesting. What does this one do? The target of this spell must make a saving throw versus spell or come under its effects. When under the effects of the Rigid Thinking spell, the victim will randomly wander, attack the nearest person, or stand confused. Okay, I can work with that. Summon insects affects the party, doesn't it? No, it affects one enemy. Okay, we'll summon insects. Goodberry is discount weak potion. You know, let's take an invisibility purge. Who knows, it could be useful. And absolutely a dispel magic. It's always good to have a few dispel magics kicking around. Let's see what we got on here. Animal summoning, call woodland beings, cure serious wounds, and a neutralize poison. Yeah, that sounds good. question is, what else to put in here? I never remember to cast, so most of this is semantic at best, but you know what? Let's go with Cloak of Fear. Why not? Let's see. We've got an animal summoning and a cure critical wounds. Seems good. Ooh. Let's see. You know what? Let's conjure animals. And conjure fire elementals. I love summoning. Best part of druids is summoning spells, in my opinion. Okay. Now I will save that and promptly forget to use any of his spells because that's just how I roll. I mostly auto-combat, so whether or not spells get used is kind of up to the AI.
Speak.
Okay, so if I have everybody like stand in order, where does everyone end up? Oh, he ends up behind Minsk. That actually works pretty well for me. Okay, and you... Oh, man. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Cloak of the High Forest. When younger, Cern spent a cycle of seasons meditating on his role within nature. He made no shelter, wanting to feel the land unhindered. Nature may have appreciated the intent, for she also knows that for all their dedication, at times her children can be foolish. Cern found his cloak before the cold season set in, seemingly woven to fit him from the very undergrowth. The message was clear. He can appreciate the rain while still seeking shelter from it. Only Cern may use this cloak. Okay, alright. It's good that he has something. What is this? Staff of the High Forest. This staff was the culmination of a cycle of seasons in which Cern meditated on his role within nature. His perch for this personal journey was next to a sapling, a young oak that was a particular interest of study. It seemed odd, and yet somehow wonderfully ordered. At the coming of spring, Cern examined it one last time, and it came loose in his hands, a living staff, granted as a boon from nature herself. It has grown to fit his grip, and few others may wield it. Uh-huh. Yes, I know that where they stand is determined by the order of the portraits. It's just that they stand... I have them going by twos at the moment, and I can never remember who ends up behind who or anything like that. It's just... I know that they'll end up with two people standing next to each other, 2 by 2 by 2, but the exact order where they end up is... I don't always remember. Okay, so this is a nice quarterstaff. I approve of the choice of this. Do I have any armor, extra armor kicking around here that I can give him? Well, maybe. Okay. Throw this over to Aerie. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. I think he can wear a leather armor. Lord, I hope he can wear leather armor. He can't. He can't wear leather armor. Oh no. Can he not wear armor at all because he's a shifter? Is that the issue here? Oh boy. Well, he can wear the Helm of Charm protection at least. Here, have a hat. Not even the yeah, he can't even wear the basic leather armor. This is un problème. Not that I really have much kicking around for him to use is the problem. Okay, so he can wear a helmet, But he can't wear the leather armor. I could give him the shield amulet that I keep forgetting to use on Yoshimo. I'm pretty sure he can wear that. What does his class description say? Let's see here. Class. Shapeshifter. This druid is not called Shapeshifter because she has access to a great variety of forms, but rather because of her complete dedication to a single alternate form. This druid has willingly allowed herself to become infected with lycanthropy, but due to intense study and training, she has the ability to control her affliction. The creature she becomes is that of the werewolf, the most famous of the lycanthrope shape-changers. May shapeshift into the form of a werewolf once per day, gains 1 use at level 1 and an additional use every 2 levels thereafter. 13th level, may shapeshift into a greater werewolf once per day. Why is strength 25? An excellent question. It's green, so it's being affected by some piece of equipment, possibly one of the things that I put on him. Disadvantages. Okay, the disadvantage: may not wear any armor. No other shapeshifting abilities due to the effort required in maintaining balance in her primary forms. Okay. Wow, look at all those zeros. Spectacular. Okay, no armor. No armor. Okay, so the shield amulet is the best that I'm going to be able to do for him. Oh man, it only has 25 charges. Okay, well, hopefully his werewolf form makes up for it. Like, maybe? I don't even know how to transform. Oh wait, special abilities. There you go. That's how it's done. Oh, this is gonna get interesting. I mean, that particular slot in the party is slated for someone else, but I really think that I should have him with me for this part.
Quickly and precisely.
But also, I think the party could really use a rest, in the most literal sense. I mean, what's the use of all those spells that I just put in his slots when he can't actually use them? Which reminds me, Chihira and I have leveled up. Did we get more spell slots? No. Nope. What about me? No. Yeah, I did get an extra one. I also forget that I have spells. I don't really need Flame Blade because my sword is always on fire anyway, so I'm actually going to forget that. Let's go with Bark Skin. And you know what? Let's go with a Resist as well. Let's see. You know, I love having to spell magic around. Rangers don't get very many spell slots.
What is it?
Okay, so save. Sleep. Okay. This is a nice tent. Who brought the tent? Daylight! I love daylight. Daylight's awesome. You can see so many things. And now everybody's spells have been rememorized and stuff. Which, you know, excellent. So obviously we keep going this way in order to get to the grove. And then once we've dealt with the grove issue, we'll deal with the trolls. And then I chuck Cerned out of the party unceremoniously and go in and pick up Valgar. That's the plan. It's a bad plan. But it's my plan.
Without hesitation.
Okay, I'm just gonna put us on the path so that I remember that we're going this way. And I'm really glad that we didn't get attacked in the night despite my not having cleared the map. That's pretty awesome. So I'm going to save here, and this is where I'm going to call it a night tonight. So I will be picking up here next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be returning to Baldur's Gate 2. I was like, what game system are you playing? I am playing this on my PC. I'm playing this through Steam. This is actually the enhanced edition from Steam, which has been remastered to work on more modern PCs. So I'm playing this from my actual gaming/streaming computer. Also, welcome, Marv. Whoop. Oh, right, I have to Alt-Tab out of this one. And then everything goes silent because it does not play sound when you don't have it mastered. So, you know, welcome to the silence. Hey, no problem, Marv. You ask a question, why should I not answer it? So, for anyone who is curious about my previous adventures in Baldur's Gate 1 or 2, you can find those on my YouTube channel, which I've just had my bot link to in the chat. There are playlists there for any game that I have played twice or more, so if you are interested in a single game or anything like that, you can find it easily that way instead of having to dig through everything, because I do archive all of my streams there. So that is many, many, many hours to keep folks busy if you find yourself with the time. And while Baldur's Gate 2 will return next Sunday, I will return tomorrow night. Starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing City Skylines for Management Monday. I will be continuing to work on my city of Vintberg, which is the lovely city that I created to try and get some achievements, but then it turned its achievements off because City Skylines remains buggy no matter how many years it's been out. So now I'm just trying to maximize things. I'm trying to get the highest level university, I'm working on getting the highest level parks that I can, I'm working on getting all of the population unlocks, all of that glorious stuff, and all while trying to keep the city alive despite the terrible, terrible damage my budget takes every time that there's a disaster, because the majority of the disasters have been tsunamis, which have washed over the entire city. So that's great, but I'm trying, and I will be continuing to work on that and arguing with the various systems in City Skylines tomorrow night. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Divinity Original Sin 2. I am playing Divinity Original Sin 2 every Wednesday night for the month of November because my usual Wednesday gaming group is not available to me in November. And I really want to play Baldur's Gate 3, but I can't until I finish 2. So I'm playing the previous game by Larian Studios instead. So I have gathered up a reverse harem, and I am crashing around Fort Joy right now. Oh, thank you very much, Marv Daniels. Have a good evening to you, too. Then on Thursday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Darkest Dungeon for Try Not to Die Thursday. I'm going to be continuing to grind up my roster to try to get them up to maximum level so that I can start challenging the most challenging things, like the Darkest Dungeon itself, you know, the thing the game is named for. So I will be continuing that on this upcoming Thursday, and hopefully no one will die. I've been lucky so far, but the problem is that game is run entirely by RNG, so I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. And boy, it's going to be a doozy after how much luck I've had so far. Oh boy. And then, next Sunday night, as I have mentioned before, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I shall return to Baldur's Gate 2, where I'm going to fight some evil druids, probably plural. And I'm probably going to complain a lot because I'm going to forget that I have spells again, because I always forget that I have spells in this game. It's so easy to just be like, you know, go this way and hit that and forget that half my cast has spells to fall back on. You know, that's the way it goes. But we'll see how I go against the Shadow Druids this upcoming Sunday. So that is the upcoming week in my schedule. All of the games that I'm going to be playing and everything that I plan to do in those games, as much as I can plan, because the RNG has it in for me. And sometimes my own plans just don't work out too well and get crumbled around my ears. But whether or not my plans work out, I still manage to have fun. And I did have fun tonight. And I hope that all of you have had... might drop by for Divinity and Darkest Dungeon. Well, certainly. I have my schedule up on my Twitch page. I've just linked to it there in the chat. If you join my Discord, you will in fact get a notice whenever I start a stream there, because I use the announcement channel to announce the start of my streams. So there's many ways to keep track of my streaming. Heck, if you follow me, then Twitch will let you know as well. Now, where was I? Oh yes, I was thanking all of you raiders for stopping by, and for Zed for raiding me. That was very kind of you, very much appreciated. And I hope that all of you had at least as much fun tonight as I had. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!